stars take flight. Marc D with the C's got the key to light. Retro toys and comics we adore. TV and movies, let's explore. Sunday Night Geekery, it's the place to be. With Marc D with the C, let your nerd run free. Old school vibes and stories untold. Tune in, tune out, let the magic unfold.
Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Geekery issue 217, and 17 is my birthday, so this is a lucky number, right? Issue 217, so there'll never be another Sunday Night Geekery 217, but of course, let's always remember our great departed friend Clobbering Times, right here.
I just love clobbering time.
Thinking about you always, buddy. But yeah, let's have some fun tonight. And not sure who's going to be popping in. Hopefully, we'll get a few people here and there. Hopefully, Courtney's going to pop in from the road, maybe, and give us some cool updates from whatever cool store she's at. But we'll see. Yeah. But for now, you're just stuck with me. But yeah, hope that's good enough. Yep. So let's catch up to the chat here. Chat is rocking. Sorry for being a few minutes late. Not too bad, but. We're doing horizontal and vertical tonight. So we've got the Anthem 21 in the verticals. Hail to Anthem. And also the great Phantom Outsider. And he says that Jennifer Runyon, yes, I was going to mention that. The girl from Ghostbusters with the cards from Bill Murray. Well, of course, let's play that wonderful clip here.
Do you think I have it, Dr. Venkman?
You're no fluke, Jennifer.
You're no fluke, Jennifer, yeah. And unfortunately, just passed away, I believe, yesterday. So F cancer. And here's the tail end of that scene.
Effect? I'll tell you what the effect is. It's pissing me off.
Well, then maybe my theory is correct.
You can keep the $5. I've had it.
I will, mister.
You can keep the $5, yeah. Let's play the You're No Fluke again. I got to re-edit that because I think it gets cut off on the end.
Do you think I have it, Dr. Venkman?
You're no fluke, Jennifer.
Yeah, you know, I gotta re-edit that one. But yeah, no, tragically, she passed away at, I believe, the age of 65. That's good. She's also both Up the Creek and Charles in Charge. Yeah, I remember in Charles. Was she the main character in Charles in Charge? God, I watched a lot of Charles in Charge. Scott Baio, Willie Ames. Was Nicole Eggert was also on that, right? Let's see. What role did she play on that? Gwendolyn Pierce. Okay. So yeah, it was Nicole Eggert. That was the mom, yeah, and Sarah Powell. Okay. But was she her friend? I can't tell you how much Charles in Charge I've watched, probably more than you would think, but let's see, how many episodes was she on them? I think she was a friend on that, right? If I remember. Let's see. Jennifer Runyon. Oh, she was main Gwendolyn Pierce first season, and then the guest, in the cast, second season. Let's see. So what role was that? Okay, well, someone will tell us in the chat. But I think they had, the first season was a huge changeover. So Jennifer Runyon came back, on the show after the first season, yeah. But a lot of the cast was nuked for that second season, except Scott Baio and Willie Ames. I think they really had a huge revamp there. Not that we're going to get into too much of Charles in Charge, but yeah, it's really, yeah. And of course, we're not hate cancer enough, yep. And Phantom is also Tom Troop passed. He was Lieutenant Harold, sole survivor of the attack of Cestus 3, and the man that snitched on the Gorn. The Gorn don't forget stuff like that. Yeah. And Phantom says, I just rewatched the Doc Savage movie from the 70s. That was one of Clobby's favorite. Yep. Haven't seen it since I was a kid. The love interest is Pamela Hensley, Princess Ardella from Buck Rogers, which I thought was her first. And of course, yep, saying hi to Anthem again here. Let's see. First appearance as Buck was in 79. Doc Savage was 75. And here, second appearance was making it in 71 with Troop in it. Odd, yep. So, yeah, Tom Troop, yep. So that was Yeah, there was only the one Doc Savage movie, right? Did they ever do any serials with Doc Savage or anything else? It was just the one movie, right? Yep. And hail to Cloud Stallion. Welcome to Sunday Night Geekery. Thank you for being here. Yep. Running was in Up the Creek with the guy that played Irwin was Sandy Hellberg, who was Simon Hellberg, Howard from TBBT's dad. And Fenton says, how old are people feeling an 80s college movie had the dad of a 2000s TV character, but that was only a little while ago. Yes, that was only a little while ago. My high school reunion is coming up for 86. 40 years ago. That was only a little while ago, right? Yeah. Twice as long since we've been out of high school. Yep. And hail to the great Brian Hepburn. Hey, Brian. Thank you for being such a great channel supporter here. An anthem is here now in the horizontal, I guess. Okay, yeah, I posted get horizontal here, because we do find some new people on the verticals. YouTube likes pushing that vertical stream, so we do get some new people to find us, the people swiping through those vertical streams. So it's always great to get some new viewers, right? Why not? I love the old viewers and the regulars here. Really appreciate you guys being here week after week after week, which is great. But it's nice to, we meet new people from time to time. Not bad, right? Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Well, we're also on the, I had the on the background too as well. Of course, the one of the creators of He-Man unfortunately passed away, and he was credited with creating the show Bible. So when you create a series, you've got a writer that creates all the background and lore. So Roger Sweet, he's credited as the primary creator of He-Man and that toy line. And yeah, what a big hit that was. Now in '82, I'm aging out just a little bit of the kid stuff. Of course, I'm surrounded by a room full of toys. But '82, I was just about to head to high school. So actually would have been, well, '83. Yeah, our high school is only 3 years. But yeah, I'm just getting about high school age. Girls are looking a little bit more interesting. So yeah, so I kind of, I watched He-Man, but I wasn't like an 8-year-old kid going nuts for He-Man. But yeah, what an amazing toy that was. Yeah. So let me share this screen about Roger here, and let's keep rolling through saying hi to everyone as well. Hey, Lemon Pie, what's up? And we've got Donnie here. Hey, Donnie. Hope it is well on the second day of Milano Cortina Paralympic Winter Games, despite the passing of Courtney Joe McDonald and Jennifer Runyon. Now, who is Courtney Joe McDonald? Donnie, everyone's dropping like flies, unfortunately. And is that someone I probably should know? Is that someone related to the Power Rangers? Oh, Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. The Big Bang Theory. There we go. I should be enough of a geek and a nerd to know that acronym, right? Yeah. Good, yeah. So yeah, Simon Halberger on the Big Bang Theory. Howard, okay, yeah, the engineer Howard, yeah. Howard, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Oh, and there's a new tube vid. Donnie says, please feel free to play it. Well, the link is in there for people. Let me click on it. And well, it's three minutes, so we're not gonna. I appreciate that, Donnie. So we're not gonna play the whole thing, but I'll just, if it's okay with you, as you said, I'll just play a couple of, just play the intro so people can see what the intro is. But let's try to do a search here. Okay, here we go. So let me share Donnie's video. So yeah, everyone go watch Donnie's video. Not right now, but let me share this Donnie's video here. And I don't know if I'm going to start to echo, but let's see. I'll just play a few. Just play the intro here. So the philosophy of the morphing grid.
Not only as a fan, but as a thinker. I love Power Rangers. You love Power Rangers. And because we love it, we must ask not only what it is, but what it means. Every mythology has a core principle. In Greek myth, it is fate. In science fiction, it is progress. In Power Rangers, it is transformation. The Morphin Grid is not just a source of power, it is a metaphor for connection, multiplicity, and becoming. You and I have seen that no single team.
So yeah, so everyone go check out Donnie's video. Oh, I don't know, why is it playing on the left there? That's weird. Oh, because it thinks there's two people. Oh, there we go. That's because it's on the vertical there. I'm like, I got to get new glasses here. Yeah. But yeah, everyone go check out that video from Donnie. Yep. Looks pretty good so far. Yep. Oh, Country Joe and the Fish. Country Joe and the Fish. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh man. Yeah, you know they had the everyone dies in threes. Yep. Yep. Country Joe McDonald. Yep. And okay. Oh, we have a new sub here, Wes. Thank you, Wes. I think sometimes that comes through on the StreamYard here. The person doesn't necessarily have to be in the chat right now, but if you are in the chat or looking, thank you for subbing. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of new subs lately, which is great. So always appreciate the new subs, which is really good. Yep. So yeah, so let's share this. Talk about He-Man here. Yep. So and Brian said he wasn't really into He-Man, but oh, she was the first season. We're going back to Charles in Charge. Ron's first season girlfriend. Thank you. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen that. Yeah, maybe I'll watch a few episodes. Yep. Yep. So and there's a reply to there's another video. Is this your video, Donnie, or is this it's a different video? It's a reply to newest rumors. Okay, yep. Well, everyone check that out. Yep. Thank you for posting that, Donnie. So yeah, so you know when you think about let's share this tab here. Let's make it bigger than that. There we go. So zoom in here. Yeah, so key creator Roger Sweet, Mattel toy designer in 1980-81 created 3 plaster Paris mock-ups, a barbarian, a soldier, and a spaceman to pitch the concept of a powerful, versatile action figure with a barbarian chosen as the winner. Okay, so it could have been a spaceman or a soldier, yep. So and He-Man has, you know, magic and sci-fi combined into it, right? You know, you've got the mystical elements, and you've also got that really cool sci-fi element with all the vehicles and cool cool stuff. Yep. Important contributors: Mark Taylor. He spells his name wrong, but it's still pretty cool. Designer who provided the initial artwork and aesthetic, drawing from his own sketches of fantasy warriors and monsters. I wonder if he played D&D. Yep. Michael Halpern developed the Bible for the Masters of the Universe, creating the backstory for the Filmation animated series. And Lou Scheimer, who founded Filmation, the studio that produced the iconic 80s animated series. Current situation. Roger Sweet, now in his 90s, is battling dementia. Well, that was a couple of weeks ago. GoFundMe was set up for his care, yep. He-Man was created as a response to the need for proprietary, muscular action figure line to compete with the competitors in the 80s. And yeah, 80s were all about, you know, Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Macho stuff was in back then. Reagan was president after Jimmy Carter, and you know, pride in the USA was way up, and the country, you know, we had some good stuff in the 70s, but it wasn't doing very well. So in terms of the economy, and you know, we had the Iranian hostage crisis and all kinds of bad things, oil crisis, inflation up to 18%. You thought inflation was bad. Imagine having 18% inflation. So my dad started our family business in 1973, and he went to the bank and he said, you know, he needed a loan to buy some machines to make the tools and the parts. And he's like, 18%? He's like, that's mafia rates. He's like, yeah, but if you don't pay, we don't come and break your legs. So, yeah, Yeah, really tough to start a business in the 70s, but we made it. Our dad made it. So yeah, the gas rationing. Yep, it was bad. Yep. And I use that vid for my next Don vlog. Stay tuned for that. Thank you, Donnie. Yep. And hail to Daniel Barry, Sports Highlight. Hey, Daniel, great to see you. Happy Sunday. What's good, guys? Lots of stuff is good. Unfortunately, a lot of people passed away the last few days that we're reminiscing about. So yeah, the creator of one of the creators of He-Man. Yep. So let's see what else. Let's click on Roger Sweet's Wikipedia here. So born in 1935. That was long ago, Phantom. Yep. Is an American toy designer known for his work as a lead designer in Mattel's preliminary design department, which created He-Man and Masters of the Universe toy line in 1982. So I guess were those the people that came up with the ideas, maybe, and then other groups finished the idea. So was from Ohio, and he worked on the accounts of such companies as Boeing, Rubbermaid, Hoover, Procter and Gamble. Interior of the Boeing 747 jetliner. Let's see. In 76, Mattel CEO Ray Wagner declined a request to produce a toy line of action figures based on the characters from George Lucasfilm Star Wars. Yeah. A little film like Star Wars. Yeah, we don't need to make that stuff yet. Amid the commercial success of the film trilogy and its related merchandise, which sold a shit ton, and some of it is behind me right now, Mattel attempted to launch several unsuccessful toy lines, none of which captured the public's imagination or made a significant dent in the toy market. That included Kid Galliant, A Medieval Knight, Robin and the Space Hoods. Yeah, that's right. Space is huge now thanks to Star Wars, right? They brought, and of course, Star Trek came back into movie theaters. Robin and the Space Hoods, the sci-fi figure, and the Daredevil Kenny DeWitt. Kenny Do It. Sweet was the lead designer of Mattel's preliminary design department throughout much of the 70s and 80s. So maybe they're the ones that come up with the ideas, I'm guessing. According to this book, Mastering the Universe, He-Man and the Rise and Fall of a Billion-Dollar Idea, Sweet made He-Man with the idea that the character's simplicity would make it effective. This is a powerful figure that can be taken anywhere and dropped into any context, be it a generic name, He-Man. So, yeah, as of 2026, he did move to a facility to care for his dementia. His wife is paying for his treatment through funds. Yeah, they paid for that GoFundMe. So tragically, yep, he passed. Was it yesterday or I think it was yesterday? Yep. And yep, 18%. Yeah, it was crazy. Yep. And hail to Bryant Barth. Hey, Bryant. Let's catch up in the chat here. Yep. Just ordered 2 other series Clobby mentioned. Adamant Lives and the Second 100 Years, and went through some totes and found both guns of Will Sonnet and Briscoe County Jr. Yeah, Briscoe County Jr. What a great show that was. And Clobby asked me to clip this scene for him. Towards for it to be the perfect ending for a show. So here, let's play. Let me find my Briscoe clip here. Let's see. Oh, I think I got to switch modes here. Let's see. Where's my Briscoe County? We got Army of Darkness.
Shop smart, shop S-smart.
There we go.
Briscoe, Bowler, I hope to see you in action again soon.
Count on it. Well, maybe after a brief hiatus.
Maybe after a brief hiatus, right? As Clobby would say, yeah. Unfortunately, it was a permanently brief hiatus because people love that show. And it's time travel. Is there time travel? Yeah, there's a time traveling element in there, or there's an alien artifact that gives everyone crazy powers, or it's got. I'm trying to remember here. Does it? It's a huge energy source, I think. But there's some strange going-ons in Briscoe County. I got to rewatch that again. Yep. And Brian says they need to revive The Pulp. What's The Pulp? Is it a show? I saw a clip from from the 90s, moved to present day, and he goes, goes where the Twin Towers are, I guess. Yep. And sub to 70s Rock Fan. He's covering THX 1132 tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can drop in there how busy work is. Yep. And hail to the great Gap After Dark. Hey. Imagine in 78 they were just opening the Trade Center, and the second 100 years was a guy frozen from 1917 to 67. Well, that would freak people out. Yep. And Bruce, yes, that's right. Yep. Bruce did announce a few days ago he had a treatable but not curable form of cancer. So yeah, he didn't say what cancer that he did have, but yeah, all our best to him. And F cancer, again, of course. Yeah, so hope Bruce Campbell does well and fights it, and some types of cancer you can live with for quite a long time. So hopefully he shall be okay and with us for a long time. We're talking some E-Man, Tom. How's it going? So yeah, we're just because the Roger Sweet passed away. I'm sure, which obviously So. Just talking about a couple of things he did. And, of course, we know that Tom loves turtles. So the great Roger Sweet. So, yeah, I wonder if we have any He-Man, let's see, prototypes. Let's see, do they have any pictures of the prototypes? He-Man concept. Yeah, so that, I guess, because I don't want to go to Facebook, but several prototypes of He-Man originally sculpted. Yeah. Let's see. Check this article. Yeah. He-Man were originally sculpted in clay by Tony Guerrero during the development of the first figure. Some time ago, my friend recreated one of these prototypes, and the response from the Masters of the Universe community was overwhelming. He still had a few casts left from his production run and asked to be interested in painting the remaining copies. The original hard copy was painted by Roger Sweet in 1981, as shown in the last picture, image taken from the book The Power and Honor Foundation. My aim was to paint the figures as closely to the original as possible while still adding a subtle personal touch. In core, the figures should still retain the unique and feel of a prototype. Yeah, so when you're doing, a design, right? And he definitely needs the chest stuff, right? Let's see, yeah. And, yeah, really, cancer's really pissing everyone off. Yeah, hopefully not the chin. Yep, crap, yeah. Oh, Jack of All Trades is a great show, too. Yep, should have lasted longer, for sure, yep. So, yeah, what a nice job doing these prototypes. Yeah, I think he needs that. We're so used to seeing him with the chest armor, right? But, classic barbarian, right? Not to be confused with Conan in any way, shape, or form. Yep. So I guess this is the prototype figure. Very cool. Yep. So yeah. So when you design things, yeah, you always start with the basic concept, and you create different versions, and you go through iterations. But yeah, this is pretty close. Of course, I wasn't sharing the right screen, so I'll go back through these pictures again. Yep. So that's the original He-Man. Yep. And I guess this is a copy. It's a copy of the original. A few casts less from its productions. So I guess this is recreation. I guess just a recreation. Yep. So here's the. You want to snag these pictures on Instagrammy. Here's where they're located. Yep. All right. Yep. Oh, pulp characters like the Shadow, Doc Savage, Solomon Kane. Yeah, classics. Yep. Classic. Yeah, you could argue they're almost like the original superheroes in a way, right? I mean, the Shadow, Doc Savage. The Phantom, yep. But yeah, those great pulp heroes, yep. Precursors to Batman is very close to those heroes. Yeah. Oh, and Bruce Campbell was also good in Burn Notice. Yeah, love everything Bruce Campbell's in. Yep. So this is pretty amazing to see this design. We our family business made tool for electricians, so yeah, you'd like the very first invention my dad had. The concept's there, but it's different. It's definitely different. Yeah. Hey, Little Cozy Nostril says, is this the line for soup? Well, yeah, soup for you. Why not? Sunday night, I'm giving away free soup. How's it going? Welcome to Sunday Night Geekery. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to be the soup Yahtzee. Yep. No soup for you. Yep. And actually, it was freaking 60 plus degrees here today in Connecticut. It's still 61. I mean, it was bad enough. It's always bad losing an hour, but most of the snow finally melted. What a bad winter we've had. So it was kind of dreary and like rainy and damp here, but man, 61. It was actually warmer outside than inside the house. It opened some windows to let the heat into the house. Yeah, man, it's been a tough winter. Yeah. And He-Man needed bigger boots. Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, let's look at. He just looks so funny like that, right? Just the small boots there, and not much in the way of clothes, right? At least he has a helmet on, right? Yeah, so that's the original original He-Man prototype. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, compare that to the what we got, right? Yeah. Let's see. Is this another version? Yeah. Fun fact. Oh, it's new attorney He-Man is a shout out to the original 80s prototype. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So he does look a lot better with the boots on, right? Yep. Bigger boots. Yep. See a few similarities there with the helmet. Yep. Interesting. Yep. Yeah. So let's go back and see. Yeah, let's compare it to just regular He-Man here. And of course, we're getting the new He-Man He-Man movie. So hopefully that will be good. But yeah, here's not when you think about it, not a huge difference, right? But yeah, adding the chest shield, the bigger boots, yep. Definitely makes a difference. And for animation, they simplify things too, so they can film it or animate it more easily. Yep. But yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, with being able to make a prototype and with a 3D printer. Yeah, it's you could cast a mold pretty easily with a 3D printer. Yeah. The helmet is very Frazetta. Very much so. Definitely agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I like him. I really like him with that helmet. Now looking at this prototype, I think the helmet is so cool. Actually, I mean, he lost the helmet. Did he ever wear a helmet in the cartoon? I mean, we know Man at Arms had a helmet, but yeah, that is actually a good look. I think. Yep. Oh, and King Kull from JLA 135 from 1976. Not sure. Oh, you reference JLA 135. Oh, well, let me put that up then. Yep. Justice League of America 135. Let's find that. Let us check out this cover that Phantom is suggesting here. Let's open image in new tab. Does it let me do that? Let's zoom in here. Okay, so let's share this. It's kind of small image, but let's share this tab instead. Yeah, let's make this full screen. There we go. And let's zoom in a little bit. There's the Barbarian. Crisis in Eternity. A star-studded spectacular. 18 superheroes from 3 Earths battle the colossal king of the Beastmen. Of course, you could argue, it's a generic, Conan copy or any warrior like that. But I can see a little resemblance there. But a Gladiator. Yep. Phantom, do you like Gladiator films? And let's see here. And Thomas saying no. I guess he does not like Gladiator films. No, yeah, it's basically Conan, right? Yeah, I get, yeah. That's the most popular version yet. So, and Gap is saying, "Hey Donnie, how you doing? I'm doing good. Today went by real fast. Yeah, but we had one less hour too, right? You wake up and you already lost the lost the damn hour. Yeah, yeah." Back in the day, with Superman, they were suing like Greatest American Hero, right? But like, I guess who had the rights to Conan? Like, I guess you could trademark a generic barbarian. I guess. I mean, look at Greatest American Hero, and then I think the lawsuit was eventually dropped over the TV show, but they were suing over that show. It was in the 80s, yeah, Greatest American Hero, and they're really not similar at all, right? Ralph, the hero who didn't have the instructions. Yep. So yeah, how similar is that to Superman, right? Yep. And the great Robert Culp, Connie Selica. So, yeah. It's more common. Oh, Mattel did get sued. Well, Tom, you might be probably busy, but if you have a couple minutes to pop in, if you can, yep, that'd be good. But so Mattel did get sued. Okay. I was like, wow, it's so they had the Conan license. I'm serious. Okay, wow. See, I don't know. I'm not a He-Man expert. I was full on into the 3.75 Joe figures. They did nothing. These did nothing for me when they came out. Says Brian. Yep. I'll get up. Sorry, Tom. Again, Tom. Out of bed, out of the couch, or whatever. Yeah, but if you could pop in for a few minutes. But that's interesting to know. I didn't. It was just as I was. Hey, couple of minutes, 3 hours. Well, we always last a long time here, Paulie. Right? Great to see the Latino Slant, and everyone check out his awesome channel in the show notes below. But let's pop Paulie's channel in there. Let's see. Let me grab my channel list here. The bot is always popping Paulie's channel in periodically too. So I hope you had a great weekend. Paulie got, I don't know if you're here, heard me say, but it got up to 62 degrees today. Inconceivable. Hey. Oh, Six is here. Awesome. Hey, Six.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for popping in.
Well, thank you for the invite. I had to think a minute. Is it after midnight? Because that time change, it screws me all up.
It screws you all up, yeah. So it's on East Coast time. It's 11:15, so we're not after midnight yet. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm Eastern time zone. So.
Oh, you're Eastern time zone too, right? Yep. Yeah. And your work schedule is all over the place, I guess, right? In terms of without saying, yeah. So I took a long weekend though, so I've been off for a while. Well, that's good. That's good. Yep. Did you watch Monarch Legacy of Monsters? Okay.
I haven't. Tom reminded me the other day that the new episode was out, and I haven't had. I want to make it an event. I want to sit down. I want to maybe have popcorn or a snack or something, and a nice beverage, and be ready to enjoy it. And I just haven't. I've been trying to get a bunch of stuff done this weekend, so I haven't made the time yet.
Haven't made the time, yeah. So I finished watching Wonderman. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight. Oh, okay. And then I was like, I got to watch Monarch, and then I didn't have time to get through it. But the first two episodes are out of Monarch.
Monarch? Yeah. Oh, sweet.
I think are they two? I think the first two are out. Yeah, I think that. Yeah. But we both really enjoyed that show. That was Love Godzilla and the monsters, and there was some. I guess you wouldn't call it time travel, but time displacement or time.
Yeah, the time jump between the 50s and the 2010s or 20 somethings.
And the way that you age, I guess, yeah.
Right.
So the way that you age, that was the freaky thing. Yes, that's how they explained the characters age different with his father to son, and it's great having the father and son play the same character. I really think that's cool. Yeah.
It is,
So
that is pretty cool. And I
Let's
remember
see.
being hesitant to start watching this because I heard, oh, well, there's hardly any monsters in it at all. And I thought, oh, well, who wants that? But then, I did eventually watch it because I love Godzilla and I love, that whole universe. I've never seen a bad Godzilla movie. Never,
Right.
not one. I love all of them.
You love all of them. Yeah.
But man, I freaking love that show. But yeah, you're right. There's not a whole lot of monsters in it, but
Right.
dang, that show is excellent.
Well, it's like a behind the scenes of all the monsters, which is fun. So at least they don't. Yeah, they don't pretend to. I guess you would say they don't pretend to. They don't advertise it. Yeah, it's definitely all about all the monsters. Or so let's see. Let's watch the trailer for season 2. I'll flip through it on. We won't play it because I don't get zapped. But here, share this tab. So I guess we're getting spoilers, but this is the trailer they put out. So this is Kong. We're getting Kong, right? So let's see, episode 2 trailer. Let's see, you go do 5 seconds at a time. Of course, we got Godzilla. So the first season, you kind of see a Godzilla attack, but it's like in that very first episode, right, of the aftermath of a Godzilla attack. But you don't really see. Do you see Godzilla a little bit in that one, or I'm trying to remember?
Not in the first.
Not in the first. Okay. So I guess this is Godzilla on his way to attack Japan, I'm guessing, or a lot of ships there. Let's see. Streaming March 6, 2026. Or maybe it was just the first episode. Yep. So
okay.
Or maybe maybe it was just the first episode that's out. We'll check out.
Oh, today's the 8th. Okay. I'm like, I don't know where I am, what time it is. Yeah.
Oh, Professor R2 is slinging something here. He says, so 6 hasn't seen Godzilla 1998.
I haven't. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You love Godzilla 1998. Is that the Matthew Broderick one?
Yes. Just mentioning that, Professor. I'm going to watch that when we're done here.
That's the one with all the Godzilla eggs. And they're in Madison Square Garden. Yep. That one wasn't received too kindly.
That's okay.
Yeah.
People have the right to their own poopy opinion.
Yeah, that was a double date with my wife and some friends, and I was semi in trouble for that one.
Oh.
Made us go see these movies, Mark. Because I always want to see the cool movies, right? None of this boring stuff. So we got to go see Godzilla. Yeah. But yeah, people in the movie theater had fun with it. But yeah, the ending was kind of the ending was kind of crazy. Yeah. And let's see. I guess we got. Oh, it looks like we're getting a lot of monsters in this one.
Well, in the trailer, anyway.
The trailer, right? Yeah. So, and Anthem says it's overhated. He agrees with you, 6. Yep. And R2 says you watch and enjoy it. I will not. Yep. Phantom says, do not slander Godzilla. He does not attack Japan. He visits and critiques the architecture. He's there to see the cherry blossoms, right? Experience the epic series. Yeah, and it's a really cool setup too, with getting stuck in that in the past there, and that that was kind of tragic too. When and that scene where what they get eaten by cockroaches in the first season, or some kind of big bugs are coming back to attack everyone.
That was a little gross.
That was gross, right?
Good for that it took me back to Peter Jackson's King Kong movie with the
spiders and
the spiders and the huge cockroaches and centipedes and that's my worst nightmare.
Because that was what was originally cut out of the first King Kong, with some of those scenes, and that was Peter Jackson's one of the reasons he loved making the movie, so he could add those scenes back in.
Yeah.
So I guess we're getting is that Godzilla? I can't tell there. I'm guessing it's supposed to be. That will expose the mystery. So we go 5 seconds at a time here. Yeah. Is that some kind of weapon, or is that it's all blurry here.
I think somebody's hiding or ducking.
Ducking in a chair. All right, let's see what its quality. Let's see if we can go up to 1080p. Yeah. It's still kind of blurry. Yep. Okay, so Monarch. I guess that's fan-made trailer.
What?
Oh, is this a fan-made trailer? No. Did I just get hoodwinked here?
You did. You got to go to Apple TV.
Yeah, I thought I did click on it from Apple TV. Let's see. Let me.
I get bamboozled all the time. Like,
yeah,
multiple times I've sent Tom a trailer. Tom, look at this, and he's like, "It's fan-made."
Yeah. Now Tom is going to be like, "Come on, Mark, get with your program here."
Devil, hey Tom.
Man.
YouTube not newbies here. Come on.
All the wrong for the He-Man stuff. I don't even want to go back to that. The
Yep.
Godzilla stuff's
He-Man.
almost as bad. There's a monster in every episode, and I'm pretty sure we see Godzilla in the last episode of the first season.
It's been a while since I saw it, so
I haven't seen the new season yet, but
yeah. No, I did enjoy that season.
and like a lot of the episodes are like the aftermath of the first attack.
Yeah. So it was kind of like damage control in the Marvel universe,
Kind of, but you just see it from other people's perspectives. And
yeah.
Stuff like that, basically, yeah. But no, the Mattel thing, real quick, was He-Man. They got sued because they had the Conan license for the movie, and according to them, when they found out the movie was going to be R-rated, they decided not to make Conan toys, but they just sat on the license. So Mattel sued them for that and claimed they just ripped off He-Man and kept Conan off the market so it couldn't compete with He-Man.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big, huge lawsuit.
That's a mess, man.
Yeah, and actually, yeah, the prototype of He-Man is basically Conan.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, let me share this screen again. It's.
I mean, nobody Mattel will really confirm or deny it all, but they pretty much got busted. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty, and Mattel had the license to Conan too, right?
Yeah, and they buried it basically. Is what
and they buried it.
Conan people accused them of. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and then He-Man did become a huge success, right, as a kid's property versus Conan. It was much more adult. Yeah. So, yeah, and hail to Admiral Teague. Hey, Admiral, great hanging with you last night. I saw a fan-made Wacky Races trailer and knew it was a fake. It was too good. No one can get good stuff like that. So what was the resolution of the lawsuit? Did anything come out of it, or did lawyers just get rich?
I think they settled out of court, if I remember right. I'd have to go look.
Yeah. Wouldn't. Yeah, usually that's what happens, right? You get to court, you realize how much money it's going to cost, and like, let's just put some money to make this problem go away. Yep. So okay, here we go. Monarch Legacy Monsters sets season 2 release date, reveals Kong in first teaser. So we did have Kong. I don't know if I was completely hoodwinked by that trailer, but there's a picture of King Kong. Let's see. Kurt Russell will return for season 2 as Lee Shaw, while his son Wyatt Russell will once again play the younger version himself. So most of the cast is returning. Yeah, I really enjoyed that first season. I thought it was had some really good moments and character development, and of course the monsters are always fun and really good. Yep. Hey Sander, how's it going? Yep. Without Godzilla, we wouldn't have Gamera or Ultraman or Kamen Rider, pronounced Kamen Rider, or Super Sentai, or the Metal Heroes of Project Red. Yeah, Donna. Yeah, well, a lot of stuff came out of Godzilla, right? So
I put the official trailer in the.
Oh, good. Thank you, Six. Yep.
Chat.
Thank you. Here, let's do the real deal. Let's do this one. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's share this tab. Here we go. So we're not hoodwinked on this one yet, so we'll do 5 seconds at a time. Thank you, Six. Yeah. Yeah, so there's Godzilla in the beginning, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool.
That's beautiful.
Cool ship. Very cool. And that's got to be military. Yep.
Even though it's probably not environmentally friendly.
Yeah. Well, it's not Mark Zuckerberg's new massive yacht, right? Yeah. Yeah, all these people don't care about global stuff when it comes to the private yachts. Yeah, yeah. And Gamera is a friend to all his children, says Professor R2. Yeah. I haven't watched a Godzilla movie in a while. I gotta go back to every once in a while. It was fun because as a kid they would always have Godzilla on, like, after school or on the weekends. Godzilla marathon. So I guess some of these pictures were from the trailer. Then we got hoodwinked. Yep, later. Yep.
Yeah, I remember watching the old school Godzilla movies on the weekend, and then I would have nightmares that Godzilla was real and he was walking through my neighborhood, and I was afraid that we were all going to get squished.
And didn't help you they had you in the school too, like worried about nuclear war and ducking under desks too, right?
I don't remember that.
Godzilla's coming to get you.
We had tornado drills, fire drills, and that was it.
No Godzilla drills.
No Godzilla drills. No.
And that's the trick with these shows too, in movies. Like, how do you have the humans be relevant? I thought that's why Godzilla -1 was so awesome, because the human story was, the aftermath or what happened. They weren't directly involved with Godzilla till later, but in the beginning it was just like, the aftermath of how they were all affected by Godzilla. Were you a big fan? You like every Godzilla movie, but what did you think of Godzilla -1?
Loved it.
6. Loved it.
Was
right? Yeah.
it was great, but I heard a lot of the I didn't see it in the theater.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, so good in the theater.
I think this was when I was sick. I had the C word, and then for like a year after that, I was just coughing.
Not feeling good. Yeah.
So I could never go to a movie because I never knew when I was going to have a coughing fit, and you don't want to buy a ticket and then you waste it. But I heard everybody saying, "Oh, it's the best! It's the best! It's the best!" And then I saw it and I thought, "Oh, this is a great movie," but I was a little disappointed because I thought it was going to rock my world.
That's what
expectations were so crazy high for it.
That's what happens, unfortunately, when like you have a friend who tells you like this is gonna be the best movie ever, right?
Right.
And
exactly.
And then it's really good, but and especially seeing it at home too is never as good as seeing it in the movie theater. Even if you have a nice big TV and a nice sound system. I mean, yeah.
I probably watched it on my phone at work.
Yeah, so that
I watch
doesn't
all
help.
kinds of movies on my phone. It doesn't bother me. I have I don't need a big old system for that.
But it's just the experience, like in the dark in the movie theater, no distractions, and
getting out in the popcorn
with the crowd and the popcorn and the crowd, and
for sure.
Got your
event actually putting on leaving my property pants. Because I have pants that I wear. I'll wear the pants to go get the mail, but I won't wear them off my property.
Yeah,
so actually getting like dressed.
Getting
Hear
dressed.
that, folks? As soon as Six leaves the property, she's not wearing any pants. No pants.
Someone
I
clip
can
that
get behind this no pants rule.
Like shoes that lace up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where do you wear the sweats? Right. Yeah. That's. I'm going somewhere. I'm like putting my pants on too when I leave the house. My wife's like, "Why are you putting your pants on?"
I have scrubs and I have like shorts and sweatpants for just like.
Well, do you ever wear the scrubs out? Getting to and from,
when I go to the grocery store after work in the morning.
But do people treat you much more nicely when you're wearing the scrubs, or they give you any deferential treatment, or no?
People will
I would
comment
think they should.
on it. I don't think that they're any nicer. I mean, people are nice.
They should be, though.
In general, I think I'm a pretty nice person. I always smile and say hello to people, and I see a lot of older people in the grocery store. Because I work third shift, so I'm it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
It's in the morning, right? Yeah.
So I always make sure to say hello to them. And
my mom's always looking for free medical advice whenever she can get it from any healthcare professional.
That's what Dr. Google's for.
Yeah.
You want the worst opinion available. There you go.
My cousin's dating a doctor. And she's like, we're meeting him, and she's like, "Do you mind if I ask you?" And, everyone else is rolling their eyes. Yeah.
I get pictures sent to me. Hey, what do you think this is? Does this look normal?
Does that be normal? And hail to Michael Gutierrez, 491212. Welcome to Sunday Night Geekery. Thank you for stopping by. Yep. Well, I did that. I have a friend who's an MD, and I thought I got bitten by a tick, so I sent him a picture of, I'm like, sorry, buddy, but it wasn't in too bad of a spot. But he's like, I'm writing you a prescription. Then he played a joke on me. He's like, he sent me the thing. He's like, and your Viagra tablets will be ready for pickup at, like I don't need that pill. I mean, he was teasing. Yeah. So, always fun to get that free medical advice. But I did have the Lyme disease. Oh man, that knocked me out. Yeah. So.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, I had it. Yeah, I had it bad. Wow. Yeah. I couldn't do anything for like 3 months. I was like, oh, this is great. I'll just rest at home for a week and catch up on my comics. And like it affected your mind. Like you couldn't focus on anything. Like even watching TV shows and I was fatigued for like 3 or 4 months. It was like getting mono again.
I had mono when I was a teenager, and all I did was lay around for like 3 months.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah. So
this was before Netflix. So
yeah, you were stuck. Yeah. And Phantom says I have a projector and can go 8x4 if I want on my wall, but usually just watch the little 65-inch TV.
Just your 65 inches.
You guys are making David Lynch cry.
Yeah.
How can you watch a movie on your fucking phone? Just ridiculous.
Yeah, I my son was watching Game of Thrones, and he has like a 50-inch TV in his room, or 45, whatever on the wall. Like, Charlie, like, we have HBO Max to watch Game of Thrones. Like, why are you watching on your phone? He's like, oh, I like watching on my phone late. Like, what? It's like, turn that off. Give me your phone. You're grounded. You're watching Game of Thrones on the TV.
You watch TV like a normal person, mister.
Yeah, like we did when we went. We had
Have
to walk uphill.
Some respect for it.
Yeah. Oh, and Michael's got some comics too. Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of house do we run here?
Yeah. What's going on here? It's just what a revolting development this is.
When did I lose control?
As soon as they hit teens, that's when
don't remind me.
And oh god, well, you know what you trick to get the kids to come downstairs. Turn off the Wi-Fi.
Right? Yeah, they'll panic. They'll think something's gone wrong.
Like run downstairs. My Wi-Fi's out. Oh shit! Last week I was at like 1 a.m. My Wi-Fi went out. I was streaming with was it with Dad Man? I can't remember or with Teague. I'm trying to remember. And just usually it cuts out, but like it's just like 1 second or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh no, this is like I rebooted the router, and then it took like an hour to get it back. It was in panic mode.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
As much as we use our computers for and how we rely on them, boy, when the Wi-Fi goes out, you are up a creek.
You are. Yeah.
Shuts everything down. I mean, like at work.
Everything.
I'm at work.
Work is shut down.
Goes down. Nothing. I can do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because everything is in the hospital is through the computers and through the internet. So there's some horrible cases where there was some the ransomware knocked out hospitals and all the medications. Think all the data you need. What's Mark allergic to? Oh, penicillin, right? We don't have charts anymore, right? I guess, or it's all digital. I'm assuming.
We have both. We use
both
electronic charting and we do have some paper charting. So like the important stuff I could access, and we do have a backup server there. I can, if I have to do a med pass without a computer. Which is
but it's scary though. But it could be
I feel like I'm at work right now. Wish I never brought it up.
But slows things down. Yeah. But yeah, no, everything is like our business. We're shut down too. I mean, if we just sell tools to electricians, but yeah, you can't take orders. The phone goes out. You can't, yeah, you could keep making the tools, but you can't get paid or ship them or do anything. Yeah, so
yeah. Then Tom would have to be stuck watching his physical media without like internet, without cable.
Yep.
Oh darn!
Good thing he has plenty of it.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's my wife always says. Get off the damn computer when I'm watching a movie. I'm looking everything up about the movie and like the IMDb
I don't need an
page.
app to watch a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Oh, but what about the Blu-ray players that have to get the update to play? Have you ever had that happen where you've hit the Blu-ray? Because I've had to do some updates on me sometimes when I put a new disc in.
I haven't had that problem yet.
No problem. I mean, it always goes through.
I had to update. It was a new, I don't remember which one, but it was Harry Potter. It was a new Harry Potter movie had come out on Blu-ray, and my freaking thing wanted to update, and I didn't even know how to do it. I'm not a tech. I know I people are going to think I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. I didn't know how to do it. I don't even know what I did. Maybe I've still never even updated that thing.
So I'm saying it's a big jip. They just want you to be online.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they can track you.
But I think some of the movies, then they say they won't play unless they get the most updated firmware on your Blu-ray player. Is that
had
true?
A problem. Like I said, I've never had mine hooked up for that reason. I don't think there is a real reason to.
How long have you had your Blu-ray player, Tom?
The one that I have hooked up now, like 6-7 years at least.
Oh wow! And you use it a lot, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the classic Oppo Blu-ray. Really nice Blu-ray player. It hasn't got an update in a long time. And of course, they're out of the Blu-ray business, but that player is considered one of the top players. So thankfully, it got the Atmos updates and got you hit that latest generation. I'm worried when I guess they'll always be backward compatible. I'm thinking they won't get rid of Dolby Vision or Atmos, or as R2 is saying, yeah, he watches on his Atmos is wild. I got Pink Floyd in 4K live at Pompeii, and I was playing that awfully loud. I hope the neighbors didn't go say anything. I mean, in the Atmos and with the subwoofer, crank the subwoofer up, give extra bass, right? And yeah, it's it's awesome. I mean, what a great soundtrack, and they have it. They remixed it in Atmos, so yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. And as R2 says, yeah, theater's often full of assholes. Yeah. Usually I've been pretty lucky, but I remember we're seeing the first Spider-Man movie, and someone yells out in the scene where Peter's in the hospital, or like having like an intimate moment together in some movie theaters. Just give him a blank J already. And it was like, oh my God, there's kids here, and like yeah, people can be real assholes in movie theaters. Yeah. If the movie's bad, it can be fun. Like if the people are, Mystery Science Theater in the movie. Yeah. If it's really bad, but yeah.
I went to see Godzilla X Kong.
Yeah.
I took my mom. She likes Godzilla and King Kong.
Awesome.
And this was our first outing. This was her first outing after the beer bug shut down of 2020. And it was very exciting. We all filed in there. We're all wearing our masks, and there was some kid. First of all, I had to boot some kids out.
Hail to Polly.
Hi, Polly. I had to boot some kids out of our seats. I don't know if they thought that I was just going to like not sit there. It was reserved seating, but I had to boot them out. And then the movie wasn't even a half an hour into it, and they started getting on their phones, and I went full Karen on them. And multiple times I had to tell those little persons that I'm trying not to swear on your channel.
You can swear.
They need to put their phones away. And the theater was packed, sold out. And I was the only one complaining. And I thought, what happened to the world? Why am I the only one who's bothered by basically a flashlight shining in my face? What about the people behind them? I don't know why I was.
Well, people are scared to say anything, right? Yeah. Polly would have dropped a weight on their heads, I'm sure, right? Yeah.
Or maybe they just thought, well, this bee will take care of it.
Yeah.
I did.
Hey, Polly.
Oh, Polly's here.
Polly's here. Yeah. She can see. Yep. There. Let's.
Hi, Polly.
How's it going?
I can't hear him over the sound.
Yeah, now we can hear
Are you
him.
kidding? Nobody wants to confront anybody anymore, especially white kids. They're dangerous.
I don't know if I would do that now, Tom. Honestly, I really don't know what I would do in that scenario.
I would never confront someone in a theater. I would either leave or go to the manager.
Yeah, go to the manager's probably.
I live in like what's the name of that town where Father Knows Best took place, or Mother Knows, what was the name of that 50s show?
You meant like a Mayberry?
Yes, Mayberry. Like my town is like Mayberry.
Yeah.
But yeah. Not where you live, Polly. I wouldn't do that.
I was at what's the Rambo movie that's set in, and what happened to your beard and your mustache?
Sunday Clean, man.
Sunday Clean. Wow. So yeah, who's that? Is that Paul? Yeah, that is Paulie. But looking good. But yeah, we I've had some bad experiences. Like Iron Man went to see Iron Man 3, and there's kids like playing in the aisles, and it's like, we took our kids, but it's like if you got like 2 or 3 year olds there, it's like, come on, please. I mean, not there to babysit. And then was it the fourth Rambo movie that's set in Mumbai, and it's got graphic raping. I mean, people are getting ripped up by machine guns, and I mean, I'm like, you got a little kid in your stroller there, and seeing this stuff, I'm like, what the hell are you doing there?
Maybe they figured the kid's not even watching.
Yeah, but I mean,
can you bring a stroller into a theater?
They had the stroller in the theater. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. So, yeah, parents are crazy. Yeah, just not an appropriate movie. Yeah. And Fantasy, I better get snacks and more snacks in the theater. I got some butter and salt. The theater's used for my popcorn, which are the best parts of the movie experiences. Yeah, you gotta have good popcorn, right? Yeah. So, Paulie, what good movies did you see this weekend? Do you get out to any theaters?
We saw War Machine.
And what's that one about?
It's with Alan Ritchson, and he's like trying to become a ranger, and then it becomes like Predator. It's like this.
Yeah.
Machine. It was really good.
It was good, yeah.
I could have sworn that was on Netflix.
Yeah, it's like on Netflix or something.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was going to say I was planning on watching that.
Yeah, it's a new movie. Well, she said new movie, but we've been watching a bunch of new movies here at the house.
Yeah, that's the best place.
And
was that out? Did they do one of those limited like theater runs kind of thing, or?
No, I don't even think they did a theater run.
Just straight to.
It really should have been. Yeah, it should have been, man. It's a really kick-ass, good-looking action flick. A lot of heart, some good twists, and man, it's brutal, man.
That's brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets tore up, man. Woof. But it was a nice, kind of like a throwback action film.
Throwback 80s film, right? Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Like part, yeah. Really, like it's basically a Predator.
Okay, but with robots, right?
Yeah.
They're saying, I mean, I haven't. Yeah.
Exactly. It is. That's right. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
Yeah. War Machine, Netflix, bravely asked, "What if Predator but Transformers?" Right. And a lot of people think that.
What's if we ever between a Transformer and one of the Tron, one of the big ones, the big Tron.
Okay.
I don't know what
the big floating machines. Yeah, the Tron. The 8. What would you call it? The like the tank. I think it's considered a tank. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Then hail to RobAltis. Hey, Rob.
Hey, what's up, Rob? No, I was really impressed. I was very surprised.
And did Romy like it too, or?
She loved it.
She loved it. Okay, yeah, good.
She didn't know who Alan was. It was so funny. She's like,
"No way."
She's like, "What's this guy's name?" And I'm like, "Alan." And she started laughing. She was like, "That's not that. I would never take him for an Alan." He might as well be called Morty. I'm like, that's his name, honey. Alan Rich. He's a beast. Like, I
never watched Reacher.
Nah, she don't watch that.
Get canceled, that actor, for something.
I think he was.
Didn't
I don't remember anything.
Didn't Alan Richson get canceled for something he did?
He's made some comments and had to walk him back. Something about politics, religion, or maybe 6 months ago or a year ago. It was a minor Twitter hubbub, but I think it went away. If I'm remembering right, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Something. I think he was like, "Hey, I'm not a right-wing guy." You know, he was putting that out there. He didn't want to be associated with that.
Yeah.
But he can't stand Trump, some bullshit or something. You know. But
I haven't.
I mean, I don't. Whatever.
Yeah, I think that was passed. Yeah, but you know, like you're an action hero, you got to be conservative, right? You know.
Yeah.
It's like, so it kind of shocks people sometimes. Yeah.
Remember when we didn't know anything about that regarding actors, or we didn't care?
Yeah, it didn't matter, right? Yeah.
Seems like it was
I
so
don't let
long
it bother
ago.
me. The one exception was Jane Fonda. I wouldn't see a Jane Fonda movie for years, but yeah, I just enjoy the damn movie. Maybe if you don't want to see it. Have you seen it, Tom? It's Tom here. Tom is feeding the turtles. He'll be back. Yeah.
Playing with his turtle toys.
Yeah. And R2 is going to see Project Hail Mary in the first show. Oh, I didn't buy my tickets yet for that. On May 9th.
I gotta get mine.
19th. I gotta get mine. Yeah.
Is that the Monday night? Because I got some email or something that they're having like a early showing, special screening or something through Prime or through the Amazon.
Yeah, like an early one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been doing that. Yeah, you can get early showing. Yeah. Superman, I did that. Yeah, I went to the first showing of Superman, which was fun to be able.
I actually read
to see
that
a
book
couple nights ago.
because of Professor R2. He recommended it.
Project?
Yeah. And or his wife read it. I can't remember. Either he or his wife recommended it. And so I read it and I love that book. Absolutely loved it.
I actually started it and in chapter 3, and I'm like, you know, this is really good.
Yeah.
You can't put it down, right?
Just get sucked in, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to read it before the movie, so I was like, all right.
The one thing though, like have you read The Martian 6?
Yes, that was wonderful as well.
And Paul, you haven't read it, right? I mean, the book is so much better than the movie, The Martian. And there's not to fault the movie, it's just they just can't go into all the details and have all those extra missions and things going on. But I just really, I mean, I like the movie, but I'm referencing the book as I'm watching the movie. I'm like, God, the book was so much better. I mean, still liked it, but Ready Player One was probably the one that was most. I thought the book was like 10 times better than the movie. Once I read the book, and that was another book I just couldn't put down. I was reading that over vacation a couple of years ago, and like when you stay up to like 6 a.m. reading a book, it was vacation, so I could do it. But I was sleeping on the beach that day, but
oh nice,
just couldn't put the book down. There was so many great puzzles in Ready Player One. It was so much more intelligent than the movie.
Yeah, I'm doing the Professor R2. I'm actually listening to the Audible of the Project Hail Mary.
Okay,
that's a good way to go. Yeah.
But you're reading it? You read the book? Like
I read the book on my Kindle, I guess. Does that count if it's on a screen, right? Yeah.
It all counts.
Yes. If it's audio, it doesn't count, though.
No, it counts.
It counts, yeah.
It counts.
I guess if you're in the car, like you can't lose focus, though, right? With an audio book. I mean, I've listened to them, but I can only really do it in the car, or like because you can't drift away and do anything else. Like if you're listening to music and read an email, that's different, but you got to really focus in on that book.
40-minute, Yeah, I have to do like 40-minute dog walks. So I'll put something on then. It's perfect. But no, as soon as you're distracted, then you got to pause it.
You lose it.
Sure.
Yeah, you lose it. Yeah.
I can't concentrate on an audiobook. I have a very, very hard time.
Yeah.
Like, I see something out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, oh, look at that. That color reminds me of something I wanted to order on Amazon. Oh, I forgot to text my boss. Oh, I have to go feed the cat. It just, I can't do it.
Yeah. You just got to be focused in. Yep. Oh, yeah. And Richardson was Raphael and Michael Bay.
No way.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Yep.
That's
and
so
Michael
funny.
Bay TMT movies. Yeah. And Aquaman and Smallville. That's right. Yeah.
I remember him
and
as
Hawk
that.
and
I
Titans.
love
Yeah.
Smallville.
Yeah, he's getting out of the water there in his outfit. Yeah, he's a good looking
perfect.
dude. Yeah.
Perfect for Aquaman.
Yeah. Yeah, we're listening in the car, a long road trip. Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
That's cool. That'll shut the kids up. Here, kids, listen to this wonderful book.
Yeah. So, and Hembry Jeremiah, excuse me. Tom, I finally watched a new version of Naked Gun. I loved it. I didn't get all the jokes, but I still loved it and loved how long it was. It wasn't over 2 hours, and I kind of laughed at some. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. Like the length of these movies. Like last night, my wife, we're kind of tired. We're like, oh, let's just watch a movie. Like every movie's like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like whatever happened to like the hour and a half movies? I think wasn't the new Naked Gun like less than an hour and a half? I think even or an hour and 15 minutes or something. So
I didn't get 15 minutes into that movie. That was not my.
You didn't like it, yeah?
Not my kind of movie, no.
Yeah.
That thing felt long. Yeah.
Glad you liked
it.
What's that?
I was saying, Hember Jeremiah. I'm glad you liked it, though. It sounds like you enjoyed it, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I hear that somebody liked a movie, and I'm like, oh, I'll give it another chance. And then you were like 2 minutes away from like really getting over the hump and enjoying it. And
yeah, totally. I'll be very fair about that and give. Like some people keep saying to give young Sherlock Holmes another try right now, and because I fell asleep, I was like, man, come on, let me do something else. let me watch, all my lame stuff.
You fell asleep during young Sherlock Holmes, yep.
I did, yeah. So did Romy though, but she was like, "Let's get back into it." I'm like, dude.
Is that a new series or is that?
Yeah, so Guy Ritchie.
Oh, Guy Ritchie. Okay, all right.
And apparently, he directed the first two, and then the next episodes were really bad, and you could tell the quality difference. I'm like,
once he wasn't directing yet, yeah.
I guess
Let's
so.
see.
I guess so.
We've got 8 episodes. Okay, I'm looking at them now. 8 episodes. Yeah, Guy Ritchie, the first two.
Yeah, this War Machine. Got a lot of heart. Some, like I said, good twists, and some just it's harrowing because this group of Rangers, man, they just keep getting just jacked up.
They just get.
They just keep getting jacked up by this. And there's a parallel between. Oh yeah, go for it.
Let's see if I play it. I'm okay, or I guess yeah.
I don't know.
We can do a few seconds here and there. Yep. Netflix. So I guess these. Yeah, I got the audio off. Yeah, we'll just do the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah. So yeah, the training.
Where did Tom go?
I don't know. Tom, you out there?
He fell in.
Oh, hey. He'll be back, I'm sure. Yep. Hey, Davina.
Divine.
I don't see anything in the private chat. Let's see here. So is this set in the future or set in present day?
Present day.
It looks like present day. Okay, present day. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
let's see
because he's got a history of of serving in the kind of the Middle East wars and stuff. His character.
So is he a leader? Like, is he a captain or something? Is he?
I don't want to say. I don't want to like.
Okay, yeah, but he's
no
he's
spoilers.
experienced. But he's an experienced. Yeah, I mean, you see, he's in the military here, but yeah.
But like him being a leader, the war machine, the parallels, and then man versus machine, man versus man against himself. Really well done.
Sorry, I had a phone call. What's up?
Hey, Tom. No problem. Yep. We're talking War Machine, not related to Iron Man.
Don't know what it is.
The new Netflix movie that's out. Oh, I guess they're getting scanned here, right? Yep.
It's Alan Ritchson. He's the lead, and it's kind of half, training to get to be a ranger, then half Predator style. I thought you'd like it, Tom. I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh. All right. It was called War Machine.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Yep. Well, this could be a potential movie that my wife would watch with me because she likes Alan Ritchson. So we watched watch Reacher together. So, and there's some good twists and turns you said that are pretty nice or pretty fun.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's the robot bad guy, I guess.
That's it.
Or one of them or something. Yeah, yeah.
I'm definitely going to watch this after Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. Let me know what you think.
It was built for war.
War.
Well, that looks like a cool robot, right? Yeah. But so was he.
Are we sure that Sci-Fi Channel didn't make this?
Yeah,
oh,
right.
Yeah,
And
Tom's voices does that too. He does that really good.
Get to the chopper!
Bye, Professor.
Hey,
Later.
Professor. Yeah, and you got an early morning too because we lost an hour too. So, yep, great to see you, Professor
Yeah,
R2.
I was like waiting for a client right now. That's why I was like, on the iPad here, and I'm like, oh shoot, they're still. It's not going to be for another hour. I'm like, listen, I'm going to record the workout. You can just watch the video because I'm not waiting another hour.
Why don't you do the workout and we'll watch while you record?
I could just send you the video.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Got to pump you up.
Oh yeah, look at Esai Morales and Dennis Quaid are in it. They're like his like they're the heads of the Rangers. They're fantastic.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Dennis Quaid is great.
Real quick roles, but
oh my gosh,
yeah,
he's hot. He's been hot since I was a child.
And Esai was even going with a little draw. Had like a little draw. How y'all doing? I was like, all right, I see you working the character.
This looks like a good masculine shoot 'em up, aliens, sweat, blood,
muscles,
maybe a tear,
blood, sacrifice. Yeah, there's no romance in this, right? And
nothing. No.
There's not a love interest. There's none of that.
We don't have to skip the kissing part, right? Yep.
Yeah. This is a pure, But his thing is that he's a loner, so it's very interesting. So
kind of Rambo-esque in some ways, would you say? Not exactly, but he's alone, like he's on his own, I guess, right? Yeah.
You'll see why.
You'll see why. Yeah. We'll see why. Yeah. Stop asking questions, Mark. No spoilers. Yeah. And Esai Morales was Deathstroke in the Titans, which that show wasn't the best show, but he was actually scary as shit as Deathstroke. Did you guys ever see any of the Titans show that was on HBO Max?
No.
Yeah. And good and bad. Like Richin was in it actually. Hawk and Dove, and he was phenomenal. They had some episodes where they just did like Hawk and Dove, and he was really really good in it. Yeah. So the parts are good. One of the guys from Game of Thrones is Batman, and he was terribly miscast as Batman. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, that's looks like a job for Superman here.
He's been underrated for so long. Isai and La Bamba was amazing, of course. And he was in Mission Impossible. But it was really cool to see him acting with Dennis Quaid. You know, I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great, man. You know, Titans was the first thing he saw. Really? You must be a young guy. Go back and see from the 80s.
Yeah.
La Bamba, and then there's a movie that he did with Sean Penn called Bad Boys. It's not Will Smith.
Not Will Smith, right? Yeah.
A very gritty, kind of dark tale of two hoods. One is Sean Penn, the other one is Eastside. They're very young, and they're kind of on a crash course together to jack each other. Did you ever see that movie?
I don't think I've seen that. Yeah.
How do you pronounce
Bad Boys?
Isai?
Isai?
Isai.
Isai. Okay, Isai. Yep. But it's
yeah.
called Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. I put in my notes here.
I know he's Puerto Rican. I just don't know if that name. What's the origin of that name? Because it's such a different name. It's Hebrew. It's a primary Spanish masculine name given with Hebrew origins, God of salvation.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is an origin.
Figures or stole it.
What's up, Tommy?
Fucking banditos.
Hey, don't get yourself banditoed.
Paulie, did you see Monarch?
Yes, season 2, did it drop?
Yeah.
Is it good? I haven't seen it.
We haven't. Mark, you didn't watch it yet.
No, I haven't seen it yet. No,
yeah,
it's on my list to watch.
Yet.
Yeah. List to watch. Yeah.
Do you guys?
But we really liked the first season. Yeah, I love the first season. I thought was great. So I can't say for. I'm assuming season 2 is just going to be hopefully not a step down. But yeah, it's and we love Godzilla here.
When does it come out?
First episode was out on the 6th,
days ago.
and let's see. And it's the second episode.
Okay.
I thought I saw the second episode was out. Monarch
That's
Legacy
with Kurt
of Monsters.
Russell.
Kurt Russell and his son, yep. So Wyatt, yep. Wyatt, yep. Let's see. Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Stan Nepo Babies.
There's so much of that going on right now.
Yeah, but it's like the plumber also. Yeah, he nailed it. But also, like, the plumber has a Nepo baby too, and I'm glad that the father and son came to fix my mom's house. Right? People complain about it, but I'm like, that's the way the world works. And if you're good at it, it's one thing. Yeah, you get that step up, or you get that extra shot. But maybe you get that opportunity. Most people don't, but you still gotta be good too. So
that's how the world works. That's if it's not nepotism, it's networking.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, in this particular business, you see that a lot, and then they're not. It's good that they're good. They have to be at least good. It's just that they get the unfair advantage already, like the leg up, and it's like But if we were in that position, and a nephew or one of our children would come up and say, "I want to be in the business," hell yeah, we would make calls.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. And there's some classic, there's been some very talented next generation actors too, right? So can't argue that acting's not in people's families too. Not a fan of Jane Fonda, but her father, of course, Henry, very famous actor, and we could probably there's a huge.
She's talented.
Bridget Fonda, right? And who was the girl in E.T.? That's a whole the Barrymore family, very famous acting family. Yeah, the Barrymores.
Giovanni Ribisi, Odessa, Zion, the Penns.
The Penns.
The Coppolas.
Baldwins.
Baldwin's. Yeah.
Nick Cage is what's his son? His uncle is a very Coppola, slightly famous director, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Cage
Gary Busey isn't his son?
Gary Busey,
an actor.
Jake Busey, Jake. Mm-hmm.
He was in what's the name of that movie with the aliens? Based on a book.
Alien.
With Casper Van Dien.
Avatar.
Oh, Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Yeah,
great,
he was
great
in that.
movie, yeah.
He was excellent in that.
Starship Troopers.
Yep. Yes, Tom. Excellent. Thank you so much.
And that's a great book too. Read that damn book.
That's a good book. Tom's on a delay.
No, I'm just naming off movies with aliens in them.
Yeah. Superman.
Don't trigger Tom with the Superman talk.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Remember Jake Busey had a long wig in Contact?
Oh, he was in Contact, yeah? I forgot that.
Contact's a great movie.
Jake Busey's been around for a while.
I gotta look him up.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh,
yeah, Donald Sutherland, yeah. Another great well,
you got Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
I don't know if
all the Arquettes.
That's right, the Arquettes, yeah.
But a lot, even a lot of them say like, their parents are producers or behind the scenes.
I was just gonna say, yeah, a lot of times you'll have like somebody who worked in the industry as a writer or a producer or whatever, and then the next generation will decide, oh, I want to be an actor.
Yeah, the Giovanni Ribisi's mother's a huge casting director for decades. So.
Melanie Griffith, daughter of Tippi Hedren.
Yeah, now her daughter with Don Johnson, of course, can't stand her, but Dakota Johnson.
Dakota, that's right. Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
she seems
She's
about
a double
as
nipple
smart as
baby,
her mother.
Right? And then you had Carrie Fisher, who was technically one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna head on out.
All right, Paulie. Thank you for stopping by.
Netflix to watch.
Hi, Paulie.
Yep. All right. Yeah. What you got? You got your show coming up tomorrow. You're on 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Yep. So everyone catch Paulie.
Also wanted to see Six. So.
Love you, Paulie. Say hi to Romy.
Love you guys.
What's Romy got coming up? What's she working on? Anything you can promote?
Not really. Just keep your fingers crossed. There's like coals in the fire.
Yep, we'll do.
Yeah. But
we hope
you guys will be the first to know for sure.
Okay, cool.
Good night.
All right.
Bye. Good
Catch
night,
you soon.
Paulie.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by, Paulie.
Anytime.
Take care. Yep. All right. That was great having Paulie stop by. Awesome dude.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is there anything left in this trailer to show? I guess no. It's just saying subscribe to Netflix. Yeah, but that does look good actually. Crap, I want to go watch it. watch it tonight now, but I gotta go to work in the morning. So
what happens if a movie? So if Netflix makes a movie, and I don't know if they made this one, because I know there's a difference between a movie being made by a company and being distributed by a company. But if this movie is premiering on Netflix, I assume it's possibly made by Netflix. So anyway, forget that specific movie. If a movie is made by Netflix, at any point in the future, will that movie air on a different streaming service?
Not necessarily. I mean, it seems to be that all their stuff that's proprietary will not be on other services. The only exception so far has been like Daredevil, but Disney literally had to buy it back.
Oh,
all those shows. No, I'm not saying it'll never, ever, ever happen, but I don't ever see Netflix themselves doing it. But like, say, like, I don't know how the rights to Cobra Kai actually settle. So like, let's say in like 6 years, Netflix's exclusive rights to Cobra Kai dry up, and Sony decides we're gonna, put this out on other streamers. They can do that if they have those rights. It all depends on what their contracts say. Because I'm assuming Netflix probably has bought these things into perpetuity, meaning forever. They'll have them like it's theirs. So unless somebody else buys Netflix, then I guess that's my thinking on it. Unless it has some other kind of date in there where it expires. So yeah.
Because I would think that they would be able to like rent it out too.
They can. I mean, theoretically, yes, they could. But I just don't see them doing that. Yeah.
Because like the other night, I wanted to watch Happy Halloween, which is an Adam Sandler Netflix movie.
Oh, the Hubie Halloween one, yeah.
Or Hubie Halloween, which was made like, I don't know, 5-10 years ago. And as I was like, going into the search box to look for it, I thought, oh shoot, what if it's not here anymore? So I really had my heart set on it, and it was still there. But I just wondered, do those things ever like disappear? And I don't mean like disappear like how Disney got rid of Willow TV series, which wasn't obvious.
As long as they have the rights to it, I'm sure it'll be there. Yeah. And that is one of their movies. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I think that what they started with House of Cards, which is a remake of another British TV show, and the Lilyhammer with Stephen Van Zandt was, I think, their very first kind of acclaimed solo. I wouldn't say solo, but under their studio. And then they've had some really some big successes, lots of crud too, you could say, but they've done pretty well. Or TV shows have gone to Netflix, like Lucifer, which I really love that TV show. Left the network and actually went to Netflix, which is amazing. So some shows have been saved by Netflix. They usually have that 3-year curse, or people really like a show and they'll cancel it. With after one season too. That's happened with plenty of shows. So
Bird Box. Bird Box was my very first Netflix movie, and my sister, she like lent me her, she gave me her email and her account. Yeah. And I remember,
so you could watch it,
thinking, oh my God, she's going to get in trouble. I mean, I didn't think the cops were going to show up at her door, but I thought she's going to get like a letter or an email.
The Netflix police.
But it was worth it. I loved that movie.
Well, originally they wanted you sharing the names and passwords because that got their viewership numbers up, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you're paying for it. Who cares? And now they, I think you can get like an out of family discount, or like you can, they want you to have your own account, but they'll give you a discount or something going on in terms of how you can't share it directly. Like that was a big to-do a few years ago, where they don't want you sharing the names and passwords. But back then they didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one where the people were blind in that movie, the Bird Box?
Well, they had to cover their eyes because if they saw the alien, then it would kill them or drive them.
That's right. Yeah, so they had to go around basically blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Michael's got to go. Thank you for stopping by, and hammer that like button. And if you're not subbed, please consider subbing. But great hanging out with you tonight. And Donnie loved K-pop Demon Hunters. I thought that was a really good movie, actually. Yeah, it wasn't for me, no. Yeah, but it was well done. For what it was.
You have like a little corner of your brain that's a 15-year-old girl.
Well, like I can see like why my niece really liked it, who's 12. Like, did I think it was like, oh, I can't wait to watch it again? But I could, the songs were catchy and it was well done. The animation was good, so. Yeah, it's not, and what it made like $20 million in the movie theater. When after everyone already seen it, they paid to go, do that as a sing along in the movie theater. So it just tells you, how much people love that movie. So
it sounded like good, clean fun for kids. So I'm all for that.
Of course, the demons would have set off the Catholic school nuns, but yeah.
No, I'm not Catholic.
Let's see. Red Notice. Oh, Gal Gadot. I didn't think that movie was that good with Ryan Reynolds.
Was that was a big spy?
Yeah, like a spy thing. Yep, action comedy. That was very meh. Carry On was pretty good. Don't Look Up. I don't remember Don't Look Up. Adam Project. That was
Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Where like the world is going to get hit by a meteor and there are these scientists trying to go around. I think is what it is. I could be told.
That's what you think, but yeah, okay. Let's see, The Gray Man, Damsel. Some of these I don't know. Leave the World Behind. Some of these I haven't seen.
I've never even heard of The Gray Man.
Oh, The Irishman was Scorsese. I did not like that. Talk about a movie that was too long. Did you guys see The Irishman? Or
What was it about?
it was a mob story. It was about 6 years ago. And De Niro, they de-aged De Niro, but you know, when you're 80, you just can't
based
move.
on the guy who claimed he shot Hoffa, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just way too long and just too pretentious, and I did not enjoy it. And then De Niro's like fighting in some scenes, and he's de-aged, but he's moving like an 80-year-old guy. It's like it was kind of funny. It was like, oh god, yeah. All Quiet on the Western Front. That was a German version. Well, Glass Onion, the Knives Out movies. All the Knives Out movies have done really well.
He can rot in a fiery pit of swamp hell for a year.
Because of Star Wars,
yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some things are unforgivable, Mark, and that's one of them.
I hear you. But those movies have done pretty well, and he should have just stuck with those types of movies, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this was another Hollywood news. They bought Ben Affleck's AI tech company, Interpositive, which develops proprietary AI tools to help filmmakers and creatives, with the actor and director also joining Netflix as a senior advisor. So that's an interesting take there. Because, if AI is a tool, I don't mind it, but I don't want like a AI movie, like, go in there and say, hey, just create a movie from scratch. And but
have you seen any of the Star Wars AI?
I've seen a few.
Fans
it's
are
amazing.
Oh my gosh! Every other day they're cranking out something that's so incredible, and I totally admit that a large part of why I love it is because it's based on the OT and the PT, and it's not this Disney garbage, and it's nostalgia, and they do such a great job of recreating the voices and the faces, but it's helping to heal
the wounds.
Yeah, I've really been loving it. Like every day I'm watching something. It's really
I mean, and I guess now they're starting to go after some creators for some of the AI content, and it's coming, I think, where they'll.
That's what I was afraid of, yeah.
Where they'll say, like, we own the characters of Darth Vader and Luke, and and Lucas always loved the fan films. He never minded. He encouraged it. They had fan film contests.
Right. And, I wonder what Dave's gonna do when the Wicked Witch is out of the picture. More so, she'll never be completely out of the picture, but.
It's interesting though, what'll happen, right? Because you wonder, you want those fan films to keep Star Wars alive, and for years, you didn't have any new Star Wars, right? So that was the only way you were getting, or novels or the extended universe and the comics and the books, it was the sequels. Oh,
I mean, you would want the fans to still be interacting with the IP. And if because we're not interacting by watching it on Disney Plus, so
nope,
they may as well let them interact with it with these fan films.
And some of them pretty amazing, but I've heard about some channels that are just getting totally knocked off
about that.
Yeah, because of the AI. It's
like Star Wars channels. Do you know specifically?
I think some of them were Star Wars, and one of them, and I think there's an agreement now. They're some of these AI companies. Like, I used to have an app on my iPad where you could, whenever we did Toxic Tuesday, like if we were saying we're doing Predator, I could put like Nick's head on Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was in the app, and you selected the Predator clip, like get to the chopper, but then you'd put Nick's head on it. But they didn't pay for the movie, so I think the company got sued up the wazoo, and now it's all, they have AI stuff like you have to use your own pictures, and I cancel the app because it's like nowhere near as good because you can't use all that Hollywood stuff, but it is their IP, their creation, so Arnold should be getting a cut, or the creators of Predator should be getting a cut from that, but it was a wild west, so now these companies, I can see why they're going after. I think there was something in the news too about Disney. and some of their IP, and they're trying to reach agreements with Google. I think with Google and some of the major AI companies about when and where they can use Disney characters. But on the other hand, when you have these fan films, it's like, how many kids really know Mickey Mouse these days? I wonder, right? Like, I mean, where do you back in the day, you used to see Mickey Mouse cartoons, or you had Disney Channel, but there's no Disney Channel now, right? That's that popular where kids are. I mean, I know they still have it, but
yeah, I was going to say, well, all kids know Disney, but you're right. Did they make the association between Disney and Mickey?
Right.
They might think, oh, Disney, well, that's, the princesses.
Yep.
And the Moana and Lilo and Stitch and that. I don't know any of these. And I don't watch a lot of animated movies, but do they associate it with Mickey Mouse? Because when's the last time Mickey had a new cartoon coming out? There's no Saturday morning cartoons. What do kids do Saturday morning?
Yeah, they're on YouTube, I guess, right? Or, but we had the Mickey Mouse stuff. When my kids, they're all in their 20s, but which is hard to believe. Mickey Mouse Club was huge. Disney Channel. I know we got Don here, but High School Musical. I'm not going to sing, but if any of those songs start going, I know those damn words inside and out, because I probably watched High School Musical like 50 to 100 times or more. Like, they would just put the Disney Channel on, and they had we had the DVD for High School Musical, and that was in constant rotation. And it was High School Musical good? Yeah, it was really well done. That's why it was so popular. I mean, I would preferred to watch another movie with the kids, but it was perfect for the kids, and they freaking loved it, and they ate it up. I mean, and they were singing the songs nonstop and breaking free and everything. So it was really well done, right, Donna? Yeah, classic. Yeah.
Never saw it.
Let's see here. Gavin, 20th anniversary of High School Musical franchise, and Hannah Montana. God, 20 years ago, right? Yeah. Hannah Montana's an old lady now, right? Yeah.
I remember watching an episode of Glee.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is not for me.
Not for you, right? Yeah.
Fame was my generation.
Fame was Fame was us, yeah. That became a TV show.
Yeah.
After the movie, yeah. So the movie was a huge hit, and then we had that TV show that did pretty well. Yep. But it was the stuff when you're kids and you just appreciate it, and then you grow up with it, right? And then it's but like Star Wars, now we're finally getting the Star Wars movies unmolested, right? You heard about that, Six, right?
George Lucas's special editions are the definitive editions.
Oh, you like the George? You like the which ones?
Let's not get into this.
Oh, don't get into that.
George.
Oh, okay. I stepped on a landmine here.
Whatever George says is the final cut is the final cut.
Well, I'm glad we get to finally watch both versions so fans can choose, right? Because I'll never forget sitting in the movie theater after begging my dad and my sister, we've got to go see Star Wars, Daddy. We got to go see Star Wars. And how old was I? I was an 8-year-old kid. And just movie theater goes black, 20th Century Fox fanfare plays, which for years I thought meant that a Star Wars movie was opening. I didn't realize that was the fanfare for 20th Century Fox. And you see that spaceship fly overhead the first time in the movie theater as a little kid. I mean, and my dad ended up, he's like, I don't want to see this. This movie's going to be crap. This is going to be Buck Rogers and crap and horrible movie. And yet he loved it too, because it was this swashbuckling, and you had princesses, you had everything for everyone in that movie. And God, my sister loved Princess Leia. So every year I still give her Princess Leia something for a gift.
Oh, that's
cool. Got it. So something small, but always, and whenever a Comic-Con now, I always find something. But yeah, I mean, it's just amazing how that movie changed everyone. So I'm glad that I don't want to step on the landmine too much, but I'm glad that we're you get the opportunity. Like in Star Trek, you got the new effects, and you got the old effects, and sometimes you're in the mood to watch the old effects or the new ones. But we're finally getting that. I think in a few months coming out. Yeah. So.
Well, when does that Mando movie come out? Is that this May?
I think, isn't it?
Is it May? Yeah. Let's see. Movie. Does Box Office Mojo show you when the movies are coming out, or is it? Here, let's see. Or Wikipedia. Oh, IMDb has. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's a good. Wow, Wikipedia. Let me share this page here, or show this page. There we go. Here, if I go this way, maybe it's a little bit bigger. So let's go. Well,
what is that?
January, March. Okay, so it's every movie though, so it's not just highlighting the big ones. But I'll scroll quickly to see if I see anything that stands out.
28 years later. What?
The Bone Temple. That's out, isn't it?
Oh, we're up in January.
This is January. Okay, yeah. So that was out. Okay, Killer Whale.
Killer Whale. Wait, what's Killer Whale?
Let's see.
I love a good Jaws ripoff movie. I'm gonna write that down.
I remember seeing the poster for that. Yeah.
So it's more or less a remake of Orca.
Yeah, right.
Probably. Yep. Oh, Catherine McPhee from American Idol.
I've had Orca on my Amazon cart for forever, waiting for it to drop. Trapped. Oh, that sounds good.
Super Mario Galaxy. Everyone's gonna go see that movie. Yeah. Return to Silent Hill.
The Raven.
Clicka. What's that? Don't know what that is.
Looks boring. He's sitting in a car.
The Wrecking Crew. Now, I know some people enjoyed that one. I think Paulie liked that one.
Oh, Dave Bautista.
I think, but I don't want to. Paulie's not here. I can't remember if it was Paulie or someone told me they liked it. Yeah.
Oh, and Boba Fett was in it.
Yep. And the Iron Lung was that horror movie that Netflix, YouTube, big time YouTuber brought.
I need to watch more movies.
Yeah. Let's see. Strangers Chapter 3. I don't know this. The Huntsman. Oh, that's an old movie. Yep. Yeah, just Wuthering Heights. My wife did not like Wuthering Heights. Yeah, she went with all her girlfriends. Yeah, and they're like the lead characters are despicable. It's like we hated them both. I guess they switched up the book a little bit, so it did pretty well in the box office. Yep. Let's see. I'm not seeing any. Okay, I guess we're into. Okay, Scream 7, so we're catching up now. So Scream dropped about 75% this. We'll look at the box office for that.
Yeah, it had a pretty big opening too. So
yeah, it was a massive opening. Yeah.
It's made its money back.
Yeah, and it'll do very well on streaming too. Yep.
I pre-ordered it.
Now Hoppers was out this weekend. I've heard good stuff about that.
The furry movie.
The furry movie. Yep. It's a robot beaver.
That. I was reading a synopsis. I thought, oh, that's great. A nice cartoon for kids, a good movie for kids. I haven't heard anything negative. And then I was reading the synopsis and I was like, wait a minute, what? The girl transfers her consciousness into a beaver or something?
Yep. So she's talking to the animals and helping the animals.
Which is cool. I love animals, but I just kind of, what? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So what do I know?
Yep. I've heard some good stuff about it, but don't know anyone who's seen it. You know, my kids are aged out, but of course, if my kids were still, 6, 7, 8, probably would have gone to see it this weekend.
Seen it already.
Yeah, would have seen it already, right? Yeah. So the kids would see the commercial on the Disney Channel. Dad, when are we going to go see Hoppers? And we'd plan, either pizza and a movie or the kids were really young. We'd do the Saturday afternoon and then go for pizza after the movie, right? Mm-hmm. So, it was fun to do that. I remember my daughter's first movie was the Powerpuff Girls, and she was like 5 or 6. She's like, "Oh my God, this is so big!" When the screen parted and the movie came up.
Cool.
She's like, "This is so big!" Like cute little, kid voice. It's so big. Never been to the movie theater before. Yeah. Now, The Bride, this has been controversial horror movie. This is with Lady Gaga and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Lady Gaga. She looks like Lady Gaga.
It's not Lady. Oh, it's not Lady Gaga. Who is
the fact that they did not cast Lady Gaga?
Oh, it's not Lady Gaga. Okay, I thought it was Gaga.
What's funny is it's being compared to Joker too.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I was mixing up on my brain.
In it?
I don't know, but I haven't seen anything other than doing the video today, and just from what I gathered from that, it's like, yeah, no, I don't need to see this.
I read an article about it, but the article was written about a bunch of feminist academics talking about Frankenstein, and it's like they weren't even really talking about the movie so much. I mean, the movie looks like something that's right up my alley from the trailer, but then it's tanking, absolutely freaking tanking. And then I read another article, I think by Variety, top 8 reasons why The Bride is bombing or something like that.
Well, we have another Wicked situation here, right? Like, here's the problem with this.
Wicked?
Yeah, because in the original book, the bride never even comes to life. Victor decides not to even bring her to life.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and then in the movies, the only reason we have The Bride of Frankenstein is because they did the sequel, which was basically finishing off the book. And in the movie, The Bride of Frankenstein, we literally get her for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes and she's dead. Like, so that was kind of where Gyllenhaal's jumping point was, is like, oh, I want to tell a story where the monster lives for more than 2 minutes and stuff like that. Like, okay, yeah, but they've already done this. It was called The Bride with Sting. Like, you're not breaking any new ground, and then they're trying to like code it with some feminist theories and all this shit. It's like, you do realize that Mary Shelley was a woman, right? So Frankenstein was already from the female perspective in a way. But
who's coding it with the feminist?
Maggie, I guess, or whoever wrote it, but yeah.
Yeah, and the original Frankenstein, I always recommend watching the 2 Frankenstein movies together, the originals. It's almost like one movie when you watch it, and they're so short. The runtime is less than 2 hours. I think Frankenstein is like 70 minutes. And then The Bride of Frankenstein is also like 7. So it's very, very short, great, all-time classic, but Boris Karloff. But you just watch them back to back, and probably the most famous scene that everyone always clips or shows is Frankenstein meeting the blind hermit, and that's in The Bride of Frankenstein.
Where are you going? I was gonna make espresso.
Yeah. So
the Sting's version of The Bride, she's like fighting against it. I haven't seen that movie in decades.
Yeah, I barely remember it too. Yeah.
I think she's against what happened to her, and she's not happy with it. Whereas the trailer, again, I haven't seen the movie. The trailer for this seems to be that she's embracing it. So,
to a point, but it also sounds like she's trying to take revenge on her creator as well for making her in the first place, right? Like,
that sounds. I mean, I'm not sure about I don't know. Anytime anything involving a woman is on screen, it's either girl boss or feminism. And why can't a movie just be a movie? I think it's an interesting take on, The Bride of Frankenstein. She doesn't come up to life in the book, so somebody has a different take on it. Okay, she's only in the Bride of Frankenstein movie for 2 minutes. Okay, so somebody has a different take on it. I mean, the vast majority of moviegoers today, have they ever seen the Sting and Jennifer Beals version?
Probably not, I'm guessing.
No. I don't even think Maggie Gyllenhaal was aware of it. Like, because like I said, they're acting like this is breaking some new ground. And that's the thing, is like, I could care less about the feminism aspect of it, but like I said, it already kind of was in a way, like, because that's kind of the whole thing, is like, the monster kills Frankenstein, kills Victor's wife, and then he's like, bring her back to life and she's mine. Right? Like, that's kind of like her role in the movie there, or in the story there, basically. But otherwise, like, to me, that kind of diminutivizes her role, because before that, that's the whole point, is she is the woman that Victor loves, and he has spent his whole life creating this monster and ignoring her until he finally realizes, oh shit, that I've destroyed, my life, my love, and everything. And now I got to destroy the thing that has destroyed everything else. And that's kind of where it becomes this, hunt of the monster after the monster gets pissed because he won't make, him a wife. So it's kind of this back and forth thing between the creator and the created. And I mean, you can do something like that with this. And I don't see this but I'm looking at this going, you're just trying to do like a Joker Harley Quinn fucking kind of thing is what it looks like here. It really comes off as a knockoff to me of that. And that's where I see the
why are you comparing it to Harley Quinn?
Everybody else is.
No, but why are you?
Because looking at it, just the
aesthetic, I guess.
The aesthetic and everything I see, it looks just like the Joker and Harley Quinn. It doesn't look like Frankenstein's monster and his bride. It just looks like that. It looks like you're trying to rip that aspect off. This Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing with, Joker and Harley.
That's the comparison that I see is to Bonnie and Clyde. I don't.
Well, people are saying it's as bad as Joker 2, plus the whole dynamic is basically that, right? You have these two outsiders coming together, basically.
I don't know. When it comes on streaming, I'll watch it.
Again, it might be interesting. I'm not sure why you would. I don't know. It just the aesthetic of it really kind of turns me off in a way.
But yeah, Lady Gaga should have played her.
Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, isn't that Lady Gaga? Oops.
Yeah, it looks just like her. Yeah.
Right. And in the original Bride movie, the book, it's different from the book, but the monster's like make me a wife, basically. I need some action. Make me a wife.
He doesn't want to be alone. Yeah,
he doesn't want to be alone.
Like him.
Yeah. So, and wasn't there another Bride of Frankenstein movie last year, a couple of years ago, or someone was undead? There was a girl that was undead.
There was the pretty.
What was that called?
Whatever. The Emma Stone movie is technically a sequel to Frankenstein, so it's more or less like Frankenstein's daughter.
What?
Whatever that Emma Stone movie.
It was a couple years ago, right? Pretty Things. Yeah, pretty. That's when Pretty Things.
Yeah, Poor Things. Whatever the fuck it was called.
What was it?
I don't see anything Frankenstein.
You didn't know that was? It is. It literally is. That. No, it is. It's because Willem Dafoe plays the monster. He is the monster in it.
Grooming to me.
Yeah, it was horrible. I'm like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be some quasi sequel to Frankenstein?
What was it called? Horror Things or
Poor Things?
Poor Things or whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah, the Emma Stone movie. Because what it is she's this lady who finds out she's knocked up through these series of events. She ends up offing herself. And they take the baby's brain and put it in her body for some reason, which makes absolutely no sense. Because I'm sitting here going, like, wouldn't her body be all mangled from jumping off the cliff into the rocks and stuff like that? So why would you do that? It would make more sense if you put her brain in the baby's body. But whatever, I'm not going to get into that aspect of it. And then then she then the kid's brain grows like quickly in the body, and it makes no sense. Then she discovers her sexuality, and then everybody wants to fuck her. Like even the monster's like, I would do it if I could physically do it. It is. It's like that's all it's about.
It was disgusting.
It's the whole movie to the point where even was it Mark Ruffalo's character ends up kidnapping her and shit at one point.
I don't know.
It's just ridiculous.
I love the novel Frankenstein. Read that when I was in high school. It's an excellent book, and I don't like to associate that movie with.
Yeah, well,
I understand the similarity though.
Yeah, it's not even a similarity thing. It is intended to be a sequel to Frankenstein. It's not even hiding.
So Wicked's intended to be a sequel to The Wizard of Oz. So,
or a prequel, I guess, technically, right?
Prequel, technically, yes, and that's what the thing is. But the thing is, the problem with Wicked is, and that kind of where I was coming from with Bride of Frankenstein, is that they're creating this idea that only existed technically in the movie, right? Like the same thing with Wizard of Oz. The only reason Wicked works is because they eliminated one of the witches in the movie, giving them that loophole that made Glenda a dumb bitch, right? Because at that point you're going, why the fuck didn't Glenda just say, click your heels together and say there's no place like home? No, instead she sealed her fate, made the only way anybody could take the shoes off her is if they kill her, knowing full well that's what the witch is going to do, and then sends her off down the road alone.
Yeah,
but she knew that she was going to hook up with, her
no,
friend.
She didn't. How did she know this?
She's a witch. She sent her on a journey.
You are extrapolating that.
What?
you're extrapolating that from that point, but like, okay, but because in the book there's a whole nother witch. The thing is she doesn't know that. She sends her down the road to see the other witch. The other witch knows to answer the wizard. Then she goes to the wizard. But they just eliminated the witch in a way, basically making Glenda a bitch, because at the end of the movie, she's not the same witch in the book that tells her you just click your heels together and you go home, right? And that's
I would have been out of it pretty fast if I could have.
Yeah, technically in the movie, Oz doesn't exist, but in the books it does. So like, there's also that too. But my point is they're taking this little kind of loophole of, you could kind of make basically, you know, the argument that the original Wizard of Oz is nothing but a bunch of bitches fighting over shoes. And it kind of is. And they kind of extrapolated that catty gayness, and they made Wicked out of this idea of like, what if the Wicked Witch is actually the good guy, because Glenda is not really that nice if you look at the movie, right? That's where they got the idea. Yeah, from the book, Glenda is just one of the other witches, and she gives her the shoes off the dead witch, and she's like, go see the Witch of the North. She'll tell you what to do, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and Wicked is basically fan fiction.
It is. Well, yes, it is. And so is this, right? I mean, let's be real. And 6 isn't wrong. I don't have a problem with people doing that. Like Sting was in that movie years ago. They did it. Yeah. I think they even revived it a couple years ago on Broadway as a musical, if I remember right. The Sting version.
The Sting version?
Yeah. So, like, this is not a new concept. It's been done a million times, and I have no problems with it. It's just been washed with this thing. And Gyllenhaal's doing it to herself. She's the one coming out here and saying all this shit. That it's this pro-feminist.
Are you sure it's her saying it?
Pretty sure, because Andre did the video today.
I watched it.
Yeah, no, I read a few articles. Yeah,
and I also read the article, and the article.
And he even said, like, inherently, what she said isn't necessarily bad, but it's this whole idea that she had to paint it with this feminist brush. That basically, in so many words, I can't remember exactly how she put it, but yeah.
Well, I would like just people to, interpret the movie and let, the artist puts the movie out, and you don't have to say this is the greatest, this is a feminist triumph and all this stuff. Let people come to their own conclusions. I mean, I was bringing back Princess Leia, right? Did anyone care that she was a princess or a woman in the movie? No, we thought she was kick-ass in the movie. Like, that opening scene when she grabs the blaster and makes fun of Luke. Who planned this damn rescue? Let me, I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, I'm gonna save us, right? So she's not, just a wallflower there. So she's a kick-ass character. But then, George Lucas didn't say, oh, well, this is a feminist triumph, and wait till you see how kick-ass Princess Leia is. Finally, women have their voice. It's like, just let it be organic to the story. So when you're pushing this on people, and trying to create this, this sidebar to what you think, how the movie should be interpreted. I'm reading all these articles about how Frankenstein, the bride, was terrible for women. I'm like, yeah, Mary Shelley was a woman and wrote it, and it's considered the first, sci-fi novel, basically. Right?
If anything, it's the moment. I think they're kind of misinterpreting what it symbolizes in the story, right? Because, like I said before, the whole idea of what Victor's doing this whole time is he pushes and shoves everybody out of his life, right? He goes off and he does all these experiments, creates the monster. Then he's like, fuck, what have I done? And he abandons the monster, getting back to his normal life, realizing, okay, I've abandoned my whole family, my, the love of my life, all that kind of stuff. The monster gets pissed, and the whole point of it is you can't create a monster and forget about it and just pretend it doesn't exist, right? Yeah. So then the monster comes, and instead of killing him, he kills his family and he kills his wife, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then in the process, he's like, here, now that you've suffered, I want you to make me somebody because I'm alone, because you left me alone, right? And Victor's not the hero in any way, shape, or form. It's all about what he's done to his family and people around him in trying to play God, right? And so this is basically this woman teaching you this story about why you shouldn't fuck with this, right? Like death means death, right? And Shelley was surrounded by it, and so it was kind of a coping thing. And
oh yeah, if you read her life story, I mean, lots of tragedies in her life,
and the fact that people have tried, I mean, if anything, the story is the fact that people have tried to put her down or make her sound like she didn't write this book all these years, when really it was, she kicked ass in a contest. Basically, it was a friendly contest between friends writing, ghost stories and scary stories, and she was the best.
Yeah.
But she was a woman, and women weren't, taken seriously as authors at that point. There's the story, right? If anything, like her story itself, like the women in the story are, tragic figures, and they're that's what Victor loses, right? Like, I mean, that's what he sacrifices to create this life instead of creating life with his wife, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of, there's all sorts of like, things you could get into it with it. And I'm sure Shelley's touch with this whole thing was, it's kind of like a shaking of a finger at, look, this is what happens when you play God and da 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 da. And it's kind of quaint by today's standards, right? But we could still extrapolate it and put it towards AI and all that kind of business. But what I'm seeing here with what Gyllenhaal did, she thinks she's being all artsy fartsy and cool, is what she thinks she's doing. And it's like, okay, fine. Maybe you made something, but guess what? The audience rejected it. They didn't show up.
Did not do well. Yeah.
Doesn't every filmmaker think that they made something cool?
Not always. It's funny because almost every time, like some of the biggest movies ever, at least 3 or 4 of them, I could tell you right now, the directors thought the movies were going to be shit.
Okay, but why do you say that Maggie thinks that she made something cool?
Because she's sitting there bragging about it. She's acting like there was something wrong with Frankenstein to begin with, and she's using it as a vehicle for her own feminist bullshit.
Okay, I apparently I haven't read the articles that you've read.
Otherwise, why would you make this movie this way? I mean, let's be real. Looking at
it, promote it this
it's
way.
Basically a fucking Joker Harley Quinn ripoff in a Frankenstein suit. That's all it is.
I don't see it that way. So
maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it.
It's like Charlie's Angels again, right? Where they said this movie's not for men, and then they complained when men didn't go see it, and it turned out I think more men ended up actually seeing that new Charlie's Angels movie than women did. So I just don't like the way they promote these movies, or let people read into it what they want. But Mary Shelley's life, her mom died 11 days after giving birth, and you read, just go to her, read about her, all the tragedies in her, that occurred to her. Yeah, so it's she died of a brain tumor at age 53. All kinds of, and I've read. It was when the Frankenstein movie came out. I was reading all about her life again, and it's just amazing. Actually, her mom wrote. Was famous, Mary Wollstonecraft, philosopher and women's rights activist, and wrote what did her mom write?
That's right. Yeah, her mom was technically a feminist too. Yeah.
Yeah, memoirs on the author of A Vindication of the Rights of Women in 1798. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, maybe this will answer Six's question better. Most people don't really have a problem with feminism. Most people have a problem with modern feminism. And that's the problem with this movie, is it has the guise of modern feminism, if that makes sense, maybe. I don't know. But that's the best I can come up with.
Well, I'm not seeing the same things that you're seeing. So maybe you read a quote or saw an interview with her that I just didn't see. Because I haven't seen her say anything that is anything that any other filmmaker wouldn't say to, promote their movie. She said that when she saw Bride of Frankenstein, she was surprised that the bride was only in it for 2 months or 2 minutes, which is true.
Yeah, no, it's let's see. We've got a Variety article here. So Bombs with $7 million opening weekend. That's a massive flop anyway. Which way you cut it? I mean, right? I mean, so Hopper scores $46 million debut, which that's actually not a great debut, I would say, for Hoppers. Right, $46 million. You'd think they'd be up. I'm assuming that's domestic. I'll pull up Box Office Mojo in a second, but assuming that's domestic, yeah. So how much did that cost to make? $90 million to produce, plus that's staggering price for the horror genre. And audience scores are downright scary. I heard people were leaving the movie too in one of the articles I read. So Let's see. Ticket sales are drastically behind the studio's projection of 16 to 18 million. And then that's when you want to get that big first week and then hopefully get word of mouth and grow a movie like that. Yeah. The reviews weren't great. It's 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, but The Death Knell for the Bride looks to be the C+ grade on CinemaScore exit polls. Doesn't bode well for word of mouth that's needed for a long life in theaters. Making matters worse, The Bride is struggling to show a pulse at the international box office with 6.3 million, bringing its global tally to a tragic 13.6 million. Is this Gyllenhaal's first big movie, Tom, or?
As far as I know, I don't know if she's done any smaller projects before or anything like that. So,
yeah, I'm just wondering if this is. Let's see, what Gyllenhaal has directed. Yeah, let's see here. Gyllenhaal.
I mean, I see also a lot of things saying it's like a Me Too comment too. I don't know if that's from one of her quotes or not, though. So,
yeah, let's see what else she's directed. Let's see, scroll down here to see what she's directed. Yep. So let's see, television, theater, awards. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't break it up on Wikipedia. What she's directed here. Let's see. Inside Amy Schumer, The Deuce. Let's see. The Bride. Okay, so The Bride, The Lost Daughter, 2021. Jessie Buckley, Dakota Johnson, also in that.
I'm reading this here, and it doesn't have quotes from her, but it clearly is taking something from an interview from her. Because it says, like, Gyllenhaal had never seen the Universal Monster Classic.
Wow.
But was inspired to revisit the story after seeing a tattoo of Lancaster's bride on a man's arm. Only then did she watch the 35 film. Gyllenhaal did not approach this project out of love for the original or Shelley's novel. Instead, she saw the iconic bride as a mute character and urgently wanted to give her a voice, along with a feminist agenda. So again, I don't know if she actually said something that led them to editorialize it, but that's like what this thing here is saying.
But do you understand my point now?
I do, but again, they had to get it from somewhere. You don't just say that Gyllenhaal had never seen the film unless you're getting this from some sort of interview somewhere.
You don't think that the media will insert their own opinion into things?
That's not an opinion. That's an actual Gyllenhaal had never.
That's not a quote.
No, but you can't just fucking say shit like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay, so you can say President Trump has never been to England, although we know that's bullshit.
But that's a fact, and you can back it up.
So I'm assuming the way that they're quoting this is it's a fact. That's my point, Six.
You're assuming.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind. I'm not supposed to.
And that's my point. I'm just asking for quotes from the maker of the film because, like I said, the articles that I've read are having this conjecture and this opinion from these academics and these psychologists who have studied, gender studies and the feminist agenda and written books about horror movies.
Okay, here you go. She told Smithsonian Magazine, since they didn't tell us where they got it from, that she had never seen what I just told you. There you go. Are you happy now?
Well, can I have
Jesus?
Give me a link.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You act like I don't know how to read. I've never read an article, or I'm not even a half-assed journalist myself.
I mean,
come on. You can't just say shit like that without having it from somewhere.
Exactly. You can't just say shit without having it from somewhere. So if I ask you for proof, you can't just say, "Oh, well, it's this and it's that." And if they're saying they can't just say that, yes, they can.
That happens a lot with the media where they quote. Yeah, remember, not to get into politics, but they find people on every side, and then you read the freaking quote and you read the transcript and that didn't happen. But I did grok. Let's see what grok some exact quotes from Gyllenhaal. Let's see if we can. I haven't read what grok came up with, but let's see what grok said. Yep. I watched the movie Bride of Frankenstein and realized she doesn't speak. What I thought was interesting was that there's this movie called The Bride, which is really not in any way about the bride. I'm giving the character a voice. It isn't important that everyone has a voice. It's just weird in a way that the bride never had one. I think that was one of the quotes that was read. Yep. There are aspects inside of each and every one of us that are monstrous, and you can spend your life running from that. You can turn around and shake hands with your monster. on the love story. What's really at the center is a love story that is a roller coaster at heart. I made this movie because of my daughters. It's about parts of all of us that will not get in the box that everyone tells us we're supposed to get into. And my daughters, like, fundamentally, do not fit into a box. Yep. The monsters are monstrous. At the same time, they're heroes. They're relatable, even if they're brought back from the dead. Studio notes and intense content. Yeah, it was difficult, but not in a bad way. It was just new for me. There'd be times where she would be like, Maggie, you cannot have Frankenstein lick black vomit off the bride's neck. It's just too much. You can't do it. Let's see. I mean, I hear what you're saying, 6'2", and Tom. Yeah, I mean, you can have people add things, but I've heard a lot about this pushing, like, quote unquote, feminism on this movie, and I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it, but it seems like that was embraced in some of the articles, but trying to find an exact quote here, but either way, the movie's not going to get much play, right? Making this much money, $7 million. Yeah, it's toast, right? So I'll probably watch it when it comes around to streaming, but and a lot of stuff so much stuff gets read into everything these days too, right? It was nice when we could just have a movie come out and not have all this stuff about what its political agenda was, right? So that's another thing that that kind of bugs me that happens today too, when the movies get dissected and go see it, but then also hey, let's see what the director says too, right? So but let's see if we didn't get that many quotes in this. So Grok, Elon's got to get a little bit. Let's see. Give me some quotes on feminism. Let's see. What can Grok find? I've been using this AI a lot too, which is crazy. Yep. Mary Shelley. Yep. Here Comes the Bride. Yep. So let's see. Gyllenhaal has spoken extensively about the film's feminism in interviews. Specific direct quotes on the topic include her emphasis on not fitting into boxes and giving voice to the voiceless bride. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, the movie is dedicated to her daughters with a core message, celebration of all parts of us and all that will not fit into the box. That was a quote I read before. Yep. Reviews often describe the film as overtly feminist, with the bride's journey as a righteous rebellion against the natural order and a push against patriarchal control. Though some critics note it can feel heavy-handed or preachy. These quotes above capture the film's bold, in-your-face approach for these ideas, celebrating female rage, consent, autonomy, and refusal to as revolutionary acts. If you're looking for more context for specific scenes, let me know. But the other hand, too, I got to say, if a woman does something, she's considered a bitch. But if a guy does it, he's courageous. So there is a double standard out there too sometimes. But I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know. How how to quote unquote feminist is. But a lot of I always look at it like, if a guy was doing that, how would he be considered? Right? Would it be considered a negative light? So. But did not do well at the box office. Let's pull up Box Office Mojo.
I'm sorry. To me, this is no different than if some guy said, "I don't think Rhett got a chance to say enough in Gone with the Wind, so I want to do a movie from his point of view and give him more of a say." It's like, it's not Rhett's fucking story. It's like,
yeah.
It's just like, what is the bride gonna say? You shouldn't have brought me back to life. That's what she's going to fucking say. This is what destroyed us in the first place, Victor. That's what she's going to fucking say. She's got nothing more to say. Jesus.
Yeah. So, and then did six popped out, I guess. Oh, sorry, 6. Yep. I didn't see 6 leave there, but thank you for joining, 6. And I don't know if your phone went, but feel free to pop back in whenever you can. Let's see here. So let's look at Box Office Mojo. Let's see. So the weekend, March 6th to 8th. Yep. So I guess this weekend was down too. In general, here, let me share this tab here. So we got Hopper's number one, and as Shifty was saying, yeah, he didn't see Hopper's advertised anywhere. Yep, for a Pixar movie. Yep. And what do you think, Tom? That's a pretty low. Low number for a Pixar movie.
They probably did better than they had the right to at this point, but yeah.
That I would say that's pretty low, considering Scream did. What did Scream do its first week? Like 90 million. For a horror movie.
Like with both worldwide, yeah.
Yeah, so just comparing that, Pixar movies usually open huge. Yeah, maybe this is not it's not the summer, but yeah, I would have thought it would have done much better. Yeah. What have the reviews been for this one? I've heard some good stuff from some people, but let's see here. Well, 88 million worldwide, I guess, so comparable to Scream 7, but I would have thought this movie would have been done a lot bigger in terms of these Pixar movies. Just usually kick ass. Yeah, Saturday, that makes sense. Yep, most popular day for kids to go see movies. Yep, and War Machine, pretty neat, says Shifty. Yep, saw it last night. Watched Dreams of Trains tonight. Beautiful artsy cinema. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. And let's look at what Scream 7 did. So 93 domestic, 56 international, so worldwide 150. So like you said, yeah, that definitely made its money, and it's going to get another sequel, right? So
most likely.
Yeah, I mean, well, the series just keep going, but that's pretty good number. What was I wonder what that movie cost to make? I don't know if that was an expensive one. Yeah,
Scream was 40.
So reasonable pricing on that, plus the advertising. Yep, they never give you the advertising in those numbers, right? When they say 40 to make, does that include the advertising or?
No, my guess is they probably spent at least 100 on advertising. But at the end of the day, like when it's all said and done, with all the way it works, this movie will have generated enough income that they probably will do a Scream 8.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So, and then people, of course, were upset about canning the actress. More intersection of politics and entertainment, but it doesn't look like it really hurt it that much.
Nope.
Really. I guess the demographic skewed older, but that's pretty. That's a pretty good total for two weeks of the box office. Yeah, let's see what worldwide. Of course, 2026 is Wuthering Heights actually. Yeah, 200 million, but that's probably done now, right? Yeah, but the year just started. But let's. I want to look up some reviews of Hoppers. Let's see what people said about that one. Let's see. Hoppers draws rave reviews while the bride requirement raises format questions. Yep. So format obligations versus editorial conflict. Let's see. Creative coverage emphasizes Hopper's visual departures from Pixar's usual hyperreal 3D look, favoring softer surfaces, controlled colors, and handcrafted plush toy feel. It does actually look different. Like, yeah, if you look at the animation there, it is a little bit softer. Yep. Let's see what IGN says here. Some like it hop. I mean, yeah, like I said, if I had kids this age, yeah, I'm going to see. I'm taking them to see that this weekend probably, but this will be streaming what on Disney in like 6 to 8 weeks, or what do you think? Is Pixar
Disney,
45 days?
I was gonna say Disney usually keeps them off as long as they can. They're one of the few. That's the one thing I guess I can give that studio is they try to keep their movies in theaters as long as possible. But I mean, this isn't a complete failure, but we'll see how the second weekend does.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. Kind of, kind of middling if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposedly good timing for a movie like this because, but I mean, even a movie like Goat, which didn't have nearly the same kind of advertising or backing, did well. I mean, kid movies will do generally well. So it just depends. They have to be pretty bad for them to flop or if they spent way too much on them.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's the opening. And of course, these are not adjusted for inflation, but yeah. Inside Out 2, 154. Or if I can sort by opening here? Yeah, Incredibles 2. Inside Out 2. Finding Dory, 135. Toy Story 4, 120, 110. Inside Out, which was an unknown. All right, so 90. I think, so actually Finding Dory did, of course, adjusted for inflation, but in terms of original, it's be the highest grossing opening. Wow. Of course, it's coming off, the strength of the other Pixar movies, but Inside Out 90, Monsters U 82, Incredibles 70, so this is 20 years ago too. So Up, they got to adjust these for inflation. Brave, so 66 million. That's 12 years ago or 14 years ago. Cars 2. So, and Cars, yep. I mean, that was a massive hit, but that was 60 million, but that was, 20 years ago, right? So how would you rate that, adjust that? Yep. So not a great, Hopper's 46. So if I sort by date, let's see, release date. Yeah, so Hopper's 46. Now Toy Story doesn't count, right? Re-release. Inside Out 2, look, that was huge. 154 million. Turning Red, what the heck was that? I don't even know what
that was. That one that it was about the girl that turned into the red panda or whatever.
Oh, the panda bear, right? Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of an analogy for
stuff.
menstrual stuff. But hey, I don't know. I didn't watch the damn thing, so.
But that was just streaming only, I guess, probably, or
did that go to theaters? I don't even remember. I think that came out during COVID, so that might have went straight to streaming. I don't know.
Straight to streaming, yeah. Elemental.
It might have been simultaneous. I don't remember.
Yeah, but Lightyear was a huge flop, opened with 50 million.
Yes, that did not do well.
And these are re-releases, so they don't count. Onward. Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, definitely not doing great. Yep. Hey, the Real Head Case. What's up? How's it going? And TZ Burton is here. How's it going? Sorry, I was off looking at the other screen. Yep. Big news this week is that Master of the Universe isn't tracking well, supposedly. Unfortunately, causing Scary Movie 6 to move up to Face It, which is a bunch of crap. Crap. I need He-Man to make bank so Paramount will greenlight. Yep. And that's, I guess, that's some of the news from people have seen it, I guess. Is that what...
I don't think He-Man was going to do that great to begin with, but then now moving Scary Movie 6 up against it is going to demolish it.
You think so?
I don't understand why he needs Motu to do well, though. I guess I'm kind of missing that point.
Yeah. Yeah, Thundercats film once they buy.
Thunderfall. Oh. Shifty Gaz. I don't know if that's going to happen. I get it, there's Thundercats fans, but Thundercats has never been that big of a franchise to where I don't know if there's enough of a fan base
niche.
for it.
Yeah, it's a definite
It
niche.
might happen some point.
Thundercats ho!
Yeah. The revival they tried a couple years back just didn't generate much of an audience. So, yeah. He-Man, He-Man is on a whole nother level. I don't think people remember how big He-Man was. It was the first toy to beat Barbie in toy sales.
It was massive.
Toys.
Yeah. No, it was everywhere. Yeah, it was everywhere. Yeah. So no, it was huge. And I was was I still buying toys at the time? Yeah, but I wasn't buying He-Man. I was buying buying probably the Superpowers collection or. But
I mean, I'm not saying that would have never happened. You never know.
But if they did something really, they'd have to do something really good, right? With the Thundercats, But maybe you'd get. Have we had animated Thundercats films?
I don't think they've ever done a movie.
Did they ever do a movie?
They've just done the shows. I mean, the original series was well animated because Rankin and Bass did it. Or Bass, or however you say it.
Bass, yeah. I think it's Rankin and Bass, yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know who did the revival series, but I didn't care for the style of that. That kind of was like an anime-ish kind of style.
I'm not a fan of anime. Yep. So, but
the figures were always cool looking, but they always felt cheap to me. I don't know, like they were like hollow plastic. It was weird.
And Shifty says He-Man toy sales are still doing well in 2025, according to Mattel. Yeah.
Because us old fogies buy a lot of toys.
Yep. We love toys. Yep. And Shifty says they did a made-for-TV movie leading to the second season of
for the new one, I'm assuming.
Was it the new one or the old one? Yep. But no, I mean, how many? Like, is He-Man popular now with young kids, or is it just us?
So.
40? Is it like an adult nostalgia property? Basically,
I think it's
now?
more of that. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't see He-Man having the type of new evergreen fan base that like Ninja Turtles does. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, because Turtles keep attracting
a
new audience each time over and over. But as they have their cartoons, are always out and some various degrees of quality, but you do get a lot of new Ninja Turtle cartoons. But the Netflix He-Man, the Kevin Smith one, I've watched the first episode and I'm not watching it again. I don't think would any kids have been attracted to that show? I mean, you never know what the demographics of who's watching these things, but I can't imagine it was that successful, right? So
I guess the old one did that. I didn't even know that. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, the old one. Okay.
I just never. I mean, the Thundercats were always there. I guess they just were never something that I was as into. So I can't really. I don't know as much.
I enjoyed the Thundercats. I have to say.
Yeah, I just don't know enough about them. So
yeah. I would watch the Thundercats once in a while. Yep, I thought they were pretty good. Yep. Yeah, but when you come, you'd watch Saturday morning cartoons or they would be on. I think after school actually too. Probably the Thundercats.
Yeah, they were syndicated. In fact, I think I saw them on WGN if I remember right. But
yeah. Snarfer was great. Yeah. So the other Snarf. That was fun. It was fun. Yeah, but it doesn't have. I mean, if He-Man doesn't do well, I mean, could you imagine? Chances of like the Silverhawks or Thundercats getting a series. Forget it.
No.
I mean, look at toys. I'm wondering with AI though. Like in 15, 20 years, could you have a script and say have AI make a movie from just a script with do the Thundercats movie, right? So
I mean, you could even go in and just theoretically throw in like the novel and say, "Here, give me a new Frankenstein movie starring whoever you want,"
right?
So,
which is going to be an interesting.
We're almost there already, so
yeah. So that would be kind of crazy, but you could say recreate or take the existing cartoon. And say, make this live action with, Robert Downey Jr. as Lionel.
Yeah. I'd love to do that with the first 5 episodes of the old TMNT series. So
just change
just tell it to be live action or
live
whatever,
action, right? Yeah. I mean, it's coming
just to see
someday,
that.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, Oliver. Yeah, we talked about at the very beginning of the show. Yeah, Jennifer Runyon passed away. Let's play her clip again. Here we go. Let's see.
Do you think I have it, Dr. Venkman?
You're no fluke, Jennifer.
But so I haven't seen Wonderman, so I might check out so you can talk a little Wonderman and do your.
Well, I'm not gonna do any big spoilers, but yeah, if you want to head out,
I just have nothing to really say about it. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna cover for a long time, but
what I saw of it,
it's basically it's basically We'll do. I'll put up the very minor spoilers. Where's my minor spoilers? Yep. So basically, if like I was talking to Paulie about it, and he didn't watch it because he's too, he's in Hollywood or L.A. and it's like an inside acting, So with Romy and him, they're like, it's too close to home, like, really not interested in watching it. But it's basically, there's no superhero antics in this movie. There's a couple of scenes where he uses his powers, but there's no bad guy to fight. The bad guy's basically the government that's after him, and he's trying. There's one episode called The Doorman, and there's a doorman clause, and all of a sudden the show goes black and white, and it's trying to be really artsy fartsy, and it tells you the story of this guy who gets powers by touching green ooze, next to a manhole cover in a dark alley. He doesn't turn into a turtle, but he can teleport people through him, and he can also pull things. I guess he can pull things out of himself or store things in himself. So like he can store objects in himself. Kind of gross. So then he's a bouncer at a nightclub, and somehow Josh he saves everyone. There's a big fire, and he saves them. Everyone walks through him, and Josh Glad is it Glad or Gad is the actor that's there, and he's like, I want to have you as my personal assistant, and he's like, I like my job here, $200,000 in benefits. He's like, when do I start? And long story short, so he ends up getting a chance to be in movies, and he's in a movie, doing a movie, and they're doing like a heist film, and Gad is trying to like escape through him, and they're doing the stunts for real, and he coughs or he's not feeling good, and the actor gets trapped in him and never comes out. So there's a clause like no superheroes can be actors in movie, which is kind of far-fetched or crazy. So the whole part of this, what they're talking about this movie is Ben Kingsley is Trevor Slattery, he's hysterical in this. His character is funny. And but the thing is that Kingsley has been he's pulled out of prison, and he said, we need you to track down Wonderman. This guy, they want to not frame him, but get evidence that he's super powered, I guess, to put him in jail. I don't know, is it a crime to be a superhero, or maybe, I don't know, they think he's dangerous, but he hasn't done anything wrong. So the whole movie is, or the whole show is like basically an actor study. Like they're going on auditions all the time, and it's Slattery, and this guy is supposed to be a famous director in this world, Steven Spielberg, that everyone wants to work with. So there's really no action in it. It's really just a total character study and like a behind the scenes, like an inside, behind the lens view, where most of the time they're going on auditions or talking about how to be an actor or the different productions that they're going through, and so it's really not, if you're looking for a superhero movie, and the whole point of it, they're remaking the Wonderman movie from the 80s that this guy went to see with his dad and loved this movie. It's like this favorite thing with his dad. So they're remaking it, so he gets cast in as the new Wonderman. And the guy's good. I mean, it's if this had been like an hour and a half movie, I probably would have enjoyed it more. I mean, am I ever going to watch it again? No. Were there some funny moments in it with Ben Kingsley? Yeah. I mean, his character is just hysterical, and then he comes back as the Mandarin in the end. It was part of the plot, but just there's really no. If you're looking for superhero action, you ain't gonna get it in this one. Is it overtly political? No, but they're going after, he's the whole time he's in hiding. He doesn't want anyone to find out that he's got superpowers. And of course things go wrong. And, he does, I won't say what because minor spoilers, but it's a couple of things that happen that he loses his cool. Let's just say, and his powers go off. So, and this is the Fed who's after. I don't know why they're after him so much. That didn't make sense. At the end, they explain it a little bit more, but they find out about about Simon Williams' powers. But if they give you that line in the very beginning, it would have made more sense. Like, aha, this is why we care about him so much and want to track him so much. So, yeah, would I recommend you watch it? Probably. Yeah, Josh Gad. Yeah, he's the actor that disappears forever inside the doorman. That episode was pretty good. But yeah, you're not going to go back to watch it, Tom, right? I would if you turned off. You watched the first episode, or
I watched the first episode and the first few minutes of the second episode. I didn't find it interesting. I found his character annoying. And I love shows and movies about movies and TV shows, right? So like,
yeah,
that's not an issue. But it just dragged, and I don't have a problem with Slattery either. I was one of the few people who didn't think that was a big deal in Iron Man 3 as many others did, and I totally understand.
Yeah, I loved Iron Man 3.
But at the same time, I'm just watching this going, this is boring. It's just, there was nothing hooking me. Even Slattery's character was it just kind of felt like it was so self-aware of itself, I guess. I don't know how to put it. It was just too, I don't know. And it could have been interesting. It could have been fun. I get the concept. I kind of see where it was going, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need it. And I mean, honestly, this is the fastest I've ever checked out of a Disney Plus show. And it wasn't even that it was woke or anything like that. It's just this character's annoying. I just didn't like
He is an annoying prick in the first movie, in the first episode, because he's playing like a minor character in a TV show, and he's asking the director, like, what's my backstory? What is the character thinking? And at first, she kind of goes along with it.
He thinks he's Dustin Hoffman, and he's like literally in one scene. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess he's been in other episodes of this TV show, but he's a minor character in the show is about to get killed off. And he's like, well, like, what's my motivation? What's this? What's that? And
he's like, my character wouldn't do that. And
my character wouldn't do this and all this stuff. It's like, just take the freaking paycheck. And so he ends up getting fired from this big TV show that he's got, like, I guess kind of like a minor part. And they're like, the director would like you to go, said you're done. And they're going to kill you off screen basically now because you're being such a prick. So he's a total idiot in that first episode. Yeah. And you want to feel.
I couldn't get with the character at all at that point, sadly. So,
yeah. Well, this scene was kind of fun in the end. Like Kingsley's, Slattery's life comes catch up with him. There's a couple of fun moments. And Head Kiss, I watched Wonderman as well. It was okay, but no action, cheesy, like you said. And there was no, there's the doorman. The guy. That was actually an interesting episode. That was a fun 30 minutes. I don't know why they did it in black and white. They got to be all artsy fartsy. It's like, it's the flashbacks. It was all in black and white. And then he's Haitian, but then the accents are all off. They get actors and they're like, this is not a Haitian accent. Well, it's just a nitpick, but it's like your accent is. And I looked up the actors and we're not Haitian background. But I'm like, God, they're trying to do a Creole. I'm like, it's totally wrong. So just minor stuff as I'm watching. It always gets me when people. It's like, if you can't do the accent, then don't do it. So like going to Hollywood, trying to all these auditions, and you find out Slattery's doing all this. This very early on, so it's not a big spoiler. But they've gotten him out of prison so he can get Simon Williams. But then in the last episode, as I said, they find out something really cool about something about Simon Williams that would have made their motivation a lot more explainable, or would have. You would have realized what that motivation. I don't want to give it away, but it's a minor thing. But it's a line like, why didn't you have this in the big start of the show? Like, to make him to make sense. It's like, why do they care about this minor superhero? This guy that's maybe got powers but hasn't done anything. So, so there's a film there's actually more action of the old Wonder Man that never really existed. in this movie versus the actual Wonderman that we're getting today, in this Disney show. So, I mean, you see him in costume as part of they film the new Wonderman movie, but they don't even show you like a couple of cool scenes. Like then there's a big speech. He's in the costume. The costume actually looked really good. He puts the original. They find the glasses from the original Wonderman, and then they cut away to the movie theater. And like, yeah, that final fight was really kick ass. That was awesome. And I'm like, yeah, but we didn't get to see it. It happened. They left the movie theater. So, like, come on, we didn't get it. So, yeah, if you really like these behind the scenes Hollywood character studies, you might enjoy it. It's not bad, but yeah. Trevor Slattery takes the fall. Yeah, that was a nice part of the character. Yeah, that's it. He does have a redeeming quality to himself. Yeah, I always like the Slattery character. He's just down in your luck actor. It's hard to. Everyone's like, he's not the Mandarin. I'm like, of course he's not the Mandarin. He's so. But yeah, it's not. And these things you never know how well they're doing, right? I mean, it's streaming, so how do you? I guess they have the top 10, right? You can see how movies do in streaming. They have like a top 10. Is there a top 10 streaming list or?
There's some, but I think it all depends. Like, I don't think it even charted. So yeah.
Didn't even chart. Yeah, I forgot it was out. Yeah. My brother-in-law told me. He's like, and he works in video and production, makes commercials. He's like, oh, I really liked I really liked it, and but that's he's a behind the scenes guy. So he's like, if you haven't watched it, you mean I've watched more of a Marvel show than you? He's never watched Return of the Jedi, so I don't know how I deal with him. So I mean, yeah, so pretty bad. And his name is in the credits for the Star Wars Special Edition. Because he worked on some of the special features, and he didn't invite me. Jeez. So let's see what AI is saying. Yeah, top streaming: Young Sherlock, Lincoln Lawyer, Netflix, Bridgerton, and The Pit Max. Yeah, The Pit. That's a remake of ER actually, and I don't know what happened with that lawsuit, but they were going to make a remake of ER. Or bring ER back in Crichton's estate. They couldn't agree to it, and And so then the guy from Noah Hawley, who was the guy from ER that's back in the pit, and they're like, well, let's just make a new medical show, right? So I don't know. There's a lawsuit ongoing, or I don't know if it's been settled yet. But,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The medical show is always popular. Bridgerton. I'll share this tab instead. Here we go. Young Sherlock, Lincoln Lawyer, The Pit, Bridgerton, Cross. I don't know what that is. The Bluff, 56 Days, Monarch, number 8, Fallout, which is really good. Yep. And Blacklight. Yeah, so the top 10. So let's see, Disney. Yeah, Wonderman. not showing up, right? So yeah, back. Could you imagine? Remember how huge WandaVision was when that came out back in the day?
I think it did okay. I don't know how well it did overall, but
no, I'm saying that was huge news for WandaVision came out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like that was a big deal when that. Yeah, like that was the first Disney show, and remember Fat Steven did like all the he did like a 4-hour video of all the Easter eggs in it, and then he's like, and then the show ended up sucking. Yeah, Stranger Things, Bluey, Big Bang, wow, Law and Order, SpongeBob, yeah. So I wonder where can we look up Wonderman? I wonder if we can look up Wonderman. Wonderman. Give us anything.
Man.
No. All right, well, forget it. Yeah, but it obviously didn't make much of a splash, right? Yep. Not much of a splash. Yep. Wait, he was responsible for Jedi Rocks, the absolute worst thing that ever happened to Star Wars outside. No, he filmed Mark Hamill, and if you watch a special edition, his name is on it. When they came out with that DVD set and they had all the new special features, or was it Blu-ray or DVD? Back then it was probably just DVD, but it was when Star Wars came to DVD, I think. And he filmed James Earl Jones and Mark Hamill. He was the camera operator, yeah. So his name's in the freaking credits when the movie. After the movie credits go, then special features. His name is there, so he always lords that over me that he's got his name in the credits of a Star Wars movie and hasn't even watched all the Star Wars movies. He's not worthy. It's not worthy. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm not going to go too late tonight since it already is 2 in the morning. But I did want to do a quick enabling. Let's see. Let's check if. Well, first let Bearded Shirts, which is one of Clobby's favorite places to shop. Let's. They're having a massive sale this weekend. Let's see if it's still. They're having a 12th birthday sale, so let's share this and shout out to the people at Bearded Shirts. Let's see. Let me share this tab here. Let's see. So they're 12 years old, and Clobby's closet was filled with these shirts, and did end up with a few of them that Jonathan gave me, and then they gave away a bunch at his memorial service. So everyone check out Bearded Shirts. And in that case, it's 8 more hours. Let's go. So let's see, what do they have for Bearded Shirts? Yep, latest drops, Action Comics, Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, here goes classic Star Wars comic book covers. Yep. So they do a lot of these great comic book covers. Yep. $20. Yeah. Guy Gardner, Star Wars here. Let's say view all. Yep. So check them out. Over 5,000 shirt design. New drops every day. So they got some great shirts, and these guys look like superheroes too. My God, that guy fills out that shirt pretty well. Yep. Teen Titans, Metal Man. Let's see. Let's check Fantastic Four here. Let's see what we got. Fantastic Four. Yeah, let's see. I've got the This Man, This Monster shirt. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yep. $25. So yeah, so pretty good prices celebrating their 25th birthday. So or 12th birthday, excuse me. Well, I love this FF91. I love that issue. Yep. The Thing Enslaved. Yep. Oh, it's great when he goes to like a mob world and he's fighting as a gladiator. That's some of my favorite FF issues. I should buy that one. Yep. Crap. I'm enabling myself. Only $25. Yep. Oh, Things to Come. FF310. Now this was the most expensive book in my collection. Not because it's worth a lot, but because I saw this in the bookstore. I'm like, what have they done to my boy Benji? And Clobby hated this comic too, but FF310, he gets remutated and he turns into the pineapple thing, so he's actually stronger than the Hulk. And that got me collecting comic books again. I'd taken a lull, and when I saw that in the store, I went crazy, and bought that book and started collecting again. So I should get that one too. But yeah, so check out Bearded Shirts. They got some great stuff, and the shirts are good quality too. Yeah, so they're nice quality. And they're perfect to wear to conventions. Yeah, let's see if they got FF51. Let's see. 513. Sorry, FF51. Let's see. Do they still have? Nope. Because and Clobby had a special version of that shirt. He asked him to take Stan Lee's name off of it, so that was a special one-off without Stan Lee's name on the shirt. So yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, it is FF51 is This Man, This Monster. So I guess they probably would do it for you if you wanted it. But so check out our friends at Bearded Shirts, and I do want to check if the tricorder is still available. I'm not sure if let's see. Well, two things to show. More enabling here. Check this out, Tom. Bat Tom would love this. How
Does
cool
it come
is
with
that?
shark repellent?
Oh, it doesn't come with shark repellent. No. Let me check. Let me check the box here. Let me see here. So, of course, this appeared. I couldn't resist. I already had bought the Bat Boat and the Batmobile. And when this was out, this is just too cool. Unfortunately, the box is slightly damaged. So this came all the way from England. So I wrote to them, and I think my email has bounced back. I got to get see what they wrote back. But you can see it came out of the box this way with the box kind of dinged up there, and it's not cheap. So, and you want to display it in the box, but it's exactly like you would have gotten it, if you're a kid in Christmas in 1967. But the one good thing they took out, if you notice, Batman and Robin are in here. So when they sold this, they had a Batman and Robin, the Batmobile, and the Batboat. They're like, it's like you can't have them in both. So, and they've got all the, just like it would have been back in the day. So really cool toy there. So that's a little enabling with the with the Batboat there and the Batmobile. And I haven't opened it yet because I want to see what they say with returning this, or maybe they'll send me another box. But it comes with all the stickers and everything it came with. But that's gonna look pretty good on the shelf there. I think so. If I can find a spot, yep. So let's see here. And the last thing, let's see if the tricorder still probably not for sale anymore. But let's see if that order closed on the Star Trek shop. Let's check this out. Let's see if the tricorder is still available. Oh, pre-order now. Oh, so it's still okay. So Tom, if you do want your tricorder, you can still get it. You're not that much of a nerd, right? But looks like it's still, the sale was supposed to end, but
I got my plastic phaser. I think I'm okay with that.
You're okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got enough.
So
junk.
this is this isn't junk. This is real. Yep.
I know. I got enough stuff.
Well, yeah. My wife was put this. I finally got all the Christmas stuff away today. Put the Christmas. We have a fake tree, of course, but what I did this year, I cataloged my whole collection. Like, took a picture of every ornament that I have, and I got to do a spreadsheet because spreadsheets are cool.
Marking his spreadsheets.
Yeah. So I got to have a spreadsheet. So all the ornaments, and my mom used to give my kids, and still does, she'll do a custom ornament. Like, she's got these ornament places, if Charlie played football, we'll put football team 19, or 2017 or whatever, champions, or or scouting, or Nicole got a driver's license, so she'll do a driver's license ornament when they were 16, and really cool, ornaments that are personalized. So now I've got everything tracked. Well, once I get the spreadsheet done, but everything tracked, and so I tell the kids too. It's like, hey, who wants what ornaments, right? Now that you guys are out on your own, but that's why it took so long, because I was in big freaking trouble, Tom. I was on the S list I finally got everything put away today. Plus, you got all the lights and everything. So, yeah. And Highlander opened March 7th, 86. Oh, what a classic that was! That was to see in movie theaters. Yep. And are any of these items barbecue smokers? No smokers. Yep. But
I'm a smoker.
Yeah. If you got the phaser, you could. You could cook your meats really quickly. Yep. But this was allegedly going to stop. The sale was going to end on the 3rd, but I guess they've got. They're seeing why not drag it out. But you heard about how they screwed up this original run of tricorders, right, Tom? Or yes or no? Or
something. I remember you talking about it. What was it, last year? Or
yeah,
something like that. Yeah, late last year or something like that. You were talking about it, I think.
Yeah.
At some point. I do kind of vaguely remember, yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, instead of doing something like this where you take a pre-order and say, take my money, they had you sign up for a mailing list, and it said, well, when the tricorder's out, we're gonna notify you. And instead of like having their own private website, which I understand is expensive for a small manufacturer, but they still could have done it on freaking Squarespace or something. I mean, I do it for my business, and they did it through Amazon. But what they did, they were telling people like the tricorders. There's like, I don't know how many there were, but say there were like 500 available on Amazon, and people will go on Amazon and buy like 5 of them. And if you got the email and saw it like an hour later, because you don't know when this email's coming, with the link to buy it. And I kept getting sold out. I'm like, I've been waiting for this thing for 4 years. What's going on? So people were freaking pissed. I mean, because I think it took like 4 or 5 years to produce this, and all, you know, they did all the blogs. You had Adam Savage doing it. It's just like, take a freaking deposit from people. That's what you do. Take a $50, $100 deposit, and you know, when it comes out, then you pay the rest. So now they finally did. They're doing another production run, but I guess on eBay they've been selling for like $600, $800. So I don't know if this is going to should knock the eBay prices down. But yeah, it was a disaster. BBQ phaser, right? Yep. Oh, it's a half a more year till Star Trek Day. Yep. Yeah, well, and you didn't watch Starfleet Academy either, right, Tom?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, so
I still only watched the one episode, and I'm like, yep, that's enough for me.
It's enough for you. Yep. Actually, that first episode was probably pretty good compared to.
I didn't watch the first one. I watched the Dork from Ork episode.
Which was the Dork from Ork episode?
I think it was episode 4. I think the one where it's mostly about the
Betazoid.
Whatever the hell she is, yeah, the chick.
Yeah, the mind reader. Yeah.
No. She's the living hologram or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sam. Yeah. That's one of the most ridiculous characters ever. Yes, it's I can't remember what her acronym stands for, but yeah, she's a photonic being, and she's only been alive for 2 weeks, and and yet she's you know, she just acts like a complete moron. She's got all the knowledge of everything, right? Like, think of it. Yeah, Sears Acclamation Mill. Nothing against the actress, but I mean, just it's just ridiculous what how poorly written the character is. Just horrible. Oh yeah, which reminds me. Let me add a clip. You might have missed this, but let's add a Starfleet Academy clip. Hopefully, it won't scare everyone away here, but you're gonna be really impressed by this, by the acting in this clip and the gravitas and how well done these characters are. Let's see here. Let's grab this Starfleet Academy clip. So I've been on with Admiral Teague a few times talking about this show. So it's yeah. Let's see. Well, first we had the origami chicken. Let's see. Where is... here we go. This is the one I want to grab. Yep. All right, so this is a character on the show. He's an alien. Where I can take out the... I can turn off the minor spoilers, I guess. Can't spoil this, but here we go. Just enjoy this clip here.
Frank, glitter vomit.
Any comment, Tom?
Fuck that show.
Frank, glitter vomit.
Glitter vomit. Glitter vomit. The character vomits glitter.
Just fuck it.
I mean, yeah, right. So, yeah, just and then the first line, since you missed the first episode, this is Giamatti's. Let's see if I have enough room for clips here. Oh, I did. I could fit it. Yeah, here we go.
Like an origami chicken.
Shut up.
That's the new updated version I had in McCoy. So it's tough. Yeah, it's a tough watch. So this finale is this Thursday. We'll see what happens. But I think this could be the end of. Well, I guess we get the second season's film, but Yeah. And Brian, no, that's not AI from X. No, that's actually he glitter vomits twice in the series so far. He gets drunk in this episode and he glitter vomits, and yes, X will always be Twitter to us all. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, he glitter vomits. Yep, yep. So yeah, yeah. Pretty scary. So, all right. Well, let me thank all our channel members here, and I want to read off our memberships here to thank everyone, and let me download my membership list here. Let's see, download everyone here, and then we'll play the video. And Tom, what you got going on? You got meet in the morning?
We got morning show. Yep. I think we're starting at 10 instead of 9, though, because I think we're moving back to either the original time or we're switching over to 10 o'clock. Try that instead, because just doing 9 a.m. is killing me.
Yep.
Nah, it just hasn't been working out. So yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna probably be pushing the show back to what it used to be. Yep. So 10. Yep. And plus,
and
with the
hopefully
special,
I will be launching Mead 2 this week. So we'll see.
Oh, awesome! So that should be happening, right? Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yep. Working out all the final final details, right? Yep. Very nice. Yep. So all right. Well, let's play my thank you to channel members here. Let's pull this off here. Okay. Here we go. So thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate your support. And let's go through everyone who's here tonight. So we're Davina, TZ Burton, Hember, Jeremiah, Oliver, Paulie stopped by, and thank you for joining us on stream tonight, Paulie. Little Cozy. Let's see. Oh, my font is too big, so I can't read the end here. Let me shrink it down. Little Cozy Nostril, Brian Barth, The Real Head Case, Claude Salin, Gap After Dark, Shiftygism, Anthem, Miguel Gutierrez, Professor R2, Admiral Teague, Lemon Pie, Brian Hepburn, Phantom Outsider, The Stream Elements Bot, Power Ranger Donnie, and Anthem 21 was also on the vertical too. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Six, for stopping by, and we're going to enjoy watching some Monarch. And who else am I missing? Am I missing anyone, Tom? I think I got everyone, right? I hope so. Yep. Well, if I missed anyone, that's because I'm an idiot, as we always say. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Look for more shorts during the week. And Toxic Tuesday, we are doing another Jet Li movie. What the heck is the movie? Let me look. You remember, Tom? Let's see. Toxic Tuesday. I got it written down. We are doing, so I'm going to make sure I have a copy to make the slideshow from. We are doing Kiss of the Dragon. Oh, you're not going to do Kiss of the Dragon Lady. Tell Nick I did Kiss of the Dragon Lady. So we got that on Tuesday. And over the weekend I was on with Retro Nerd Girl. We did Hot Tub Time Machine. Freak, that is a toxic movie. Hot Tub Time Machine. We got to do that eventually on Toxic Tuesday. I don't think, have we done?
Yeah, because it has John Cusack in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we have or not.
I don't think.
Yeah.
God, that's toxic movie. And then his mom. He finds out who his dad is, and Mom, what are you doing? Yeah. Oh man, and all the Back to the Future stuff there with Crispin Glover from Back to the Future in the movie. They reference it a few times, as an inside joke. It's pretty funny. Yep. So that was fun. So check out that show with Retro Nerd Girl. That was a fun. I forgot how raunchy that movie was. It was like a throwback to an '80s movie with lots of horrible nudity in it, and yeah, it was really shocked. 2010, so it was before the world went woke, and you could have fun in your movies. Yeah, so check out Retro Nerd Girl there, and let me put Midnight's Edge in the chat here, and yeah, let us know, Tom, when you got that new channel launch show. Then if you do, I assume you're gonna, not to get ahead, but you'd bring back some of the, obviously the Tuesday, Thursday, or some of the shows that you were.
Well,
doing.
I actually discussed it today on a member stream. What I'm going to be doing is a 4K for you is coming back. The tier list is coming back, and I'm going to be introducing a new show that's going to focus on like monster movies and B-level type stuff. So
schlock.
We'll be really leaning into the After Dark aspect more. So yeah.
Okay.
So no more news. No more news talk. We're not going to be doing the original podcast anymore. It kind of ran its course, I guess, in a way. It's just that has just been getting tough to get people together, and also talking about the same topics over and over again. It just kind of got
Kathleen Kennedy and Disney and
well, that and just when I'm sharing the same stories as the morning show.
It gets repetitive. So, So no, I hear you. And more of the After Dark, like covering classic B movies and like Cannibalistic Human Underground Dwellers.
And I'm going to still do like my Blu-ray reviews, and when they do stuff like the Fantastic Four Pop-Tarts, I'll do stuff like that kind of videos.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'll lean into more so. So, yeah.
I never got my Fantastic Four Pop-Tarts. I kept going to the grocery store to find them, and I never got any FF Pop-Tarts. Damn, it would just been fun to have I would have collected the box, but...
Well, I got one for you if you want it. I'll try to keep it for you.
Yeah, don't eat the box, yep.
No, I only had one pack. It still got the other packs in there. I never had
You never bothered,
No. It was too fucking sweet. They were just too
sweet. Well, Pop-Tarts are really sweet.
Yeah, they are. And then this has added even more sweet.
So. Oh, they added even more.
Well, it was okay. I have like this affinity for blue raspberry or whatever you want to call it, that fake blue color. One of the only fun things I felt like they did was to promote the movie. They finally did a blue raspberry Pop-Tart based on that fake flavor that was originated in the 60s. It was kind of doing a whole throwback to the 60s thing. It was just too overly sweet. Plus the white frosting, and it's just too much.
Wow.
Too much for the kids. It had been plain with that inside of it, it might not have been so bad, but the frosting just it was overkill. It was like, oh my God,
overkill.
I'm getting diabetes all over again or something.
I don't like I just don't like things that are really too sweet. Like I like chocolate, but like not really sweet chocolate, if that makes sense. Like more of like a dark chocolate, or with coffee too, that goes really good. But anything that's way too sweet, can't take it. It's just not. Yeah, it's just don't like it. Yeah, certain things. Yeah. Wildberry Pop-Tarts are head cases jam. Yeah, I got some Pop-Tarts in the cabinet there. Try to avoid them, but they are good. Do you eat your Pop-Tarts cold sometimes?
Not often. I'm not the biggest Pop-Tart fan.
Yeah,
I lean more towards the toaster strudels because they seem to have more of the better filling and the better. They don't feel like I'm eating cardboard.
Yeah. But the history of Pop-Tarts is amazing, though. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I saw that movie. It was kind of funny. I know it's meant to be a little satirical, but it is loosely based on what actually happened.
Yeah. So that movie on Pop-Tarts, what was that called? Was that called
Unfrosted or
Unfrosted? Yep. And then there's the History Channel actually did like a whole show on that on Pop-Tarts. I think it was like how things are made. They would do like a battle between Kellogg's and Quaker and all the cereal
somebody
wars.
had done something because I had just watched it just before that movie had come out, or a while before the movie had come out, and it was like that movie was inspired by this documentary or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was actually better than the movie
or something like that. I think it was called.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but it was actually better. Oh, here it is. Watch the Food That Built America, the full episodes. Yep. Except and close. They always ask you. This is our foodery, abbreviated foodery. Here, let me share the screen real quick. And this was actually better than the movie, I thought, because it was more informative. And I watched the movie too. But so it was the Food That Made America. So season 4, episode 1. I don't know where. I guess you could stream this on Hulu. It looks like. Yep. Let me put the link in. But yeah, breakfast at Pop. So actually, what was crazy was it wasn't who does Pop-Tarts? Is it Kellogg's or is it there was another company that actually came up with the idea for Pop-Tarts first because of this freeze-dried method for fruit. So they and it leaked, and then Kellogg's came up with their own Pop-Tarts, and like a big thing, they kept exploding. So the big thing was these little holes in the dough was like a breakthrough, a scientific breakthrough. But there was a lot that went into it because breakfast was going crazy back then in terms of hey, it's money, right? So so it's just an amazing story. So, and then the other company, their stuff just totally flopped. So yeah, Post invented a process for dehydrating food and closing in foil to keep it fresh. Originally used for dog food, and that's part of the documentary. They were looking to expand their breakfast market and adopted the process to a new toaster-prepared breakfast pastry. Post announced this new product to the press several months before they went to market, calling them Country Squares. But because Post revealed Country Squares before they were ready for the marketplace, Kellogg's rushed to develop their own version. So, so that's what they really screwed up. It's like when Compaq Computers announced that they had a new model coming out in 6 months. It was going to be, twice as good and the same price. Guess what happened to the existing sales? They stopped. So, really fascinating stuff. But yeah, check out that History Channel, Joe, and check out. Thank you. Yep, Quaker. Yep. Check out. It really fascinating. That whole series is like really fun to watch. We were stuck in a hotel, so we were just watching it, and then we watched like four or five of these episodes. It's really fascinating stuff. Yep. Much more interesting than Wonderman, I think. Yeah, the Flight of the Buffalo Wing. Yep. So the two restaurateurs in Buffalo, New York invented the way wings, right? Yep. So all these things you take for granted. But all right. Oh, and I didn't share how come I didn't share the screen? Oh, the screen wasn't sharing here. Oh, come on, Mark. Let me just show that real quick. Thought the screen was up. I don't know, Tom. What you think? I've been doing this long enough, right? Here, I just put this picture up. Yep. There we go. Just want to see our Pop-Tarts. There we go. So, all right. So everyone, check out that History Channel episode. There's your Pop-Tarts there. All right. Well, let's. Spider-Man 1261 is here. How's it going? I didn't notice that Spider-Man is in the house. Thank you for joining on the vertical side. Yep. Well, we're just about to head out, Spider-Man, but hopefully you headed out to fight crime now. But thank you for stopping by. Hit that like and subscribe button. And Tom, thank you for being here tonight. And I'll catch you soon, right? Thank you.
On the morning show most likely. So take care, everybody, and thanks for having me.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. All right, let's get on out of here. And everyone, make sure that you do not vomit glitter because it is very dangerous. It is very, very dangerous.
Frank, glitter vomit.
Yeah, that's truly scary. All right, I'm gonna play a few clips as we get on out.
You have to set an example even in the face of stupidity. Now, everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby's Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer.
Hey, Jim! Woo!
Excuse me.
That's a bad outfit!
Groovy.
Get those nerds! Nerds! What? I protest. I am not a merry man.
No bloody A, B, C, or D.
I just love clobbering time.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Still here? It's over. Go home.